Welcome, friends. This is a truly somber occasion. You're joining us for the 29th episode of Beneath the Five Kings, which is an actual play of the Sky King's Tomb Adventure Path by Paizo. It's Pathfinder 2nd edition, and I'm here with half of my friends, because the other half have not joined us yet. But at least we have Austin and Justin and Josh and Dylan and myself. My name is Brendan.
And we
And
are
we are Crits and
Cantrips.
Cantrips. We all said it at the same time. You didn't hear that. You know, the reason that this episode is truly sad is because it is the 29th episode of our campaign, and it'll be the last episode that we record while I am still 29 years old. I won't be able to say that next week, so...
You could just be lying.
I will be 30, though, on episode 30, and then we're going to have a fucking party.
Yeah, have a
There you go.
dirty party.
That means you have to, it's themed. You have to have it be themed then. That's what that means.
That's right. No, I just said what it was. It's a fucking party.
Sure.
Every other phrase, it was just ends with "let's fucking go."
You'll also be 30 for episode 4 of Sins of the Mother, which isn't as cool,
That's true.
but it is a thing.
Yeah. Austin had to plug his game here. That's the game that we
Our
play
game.
in the off weeks. In the off weeks,
No,
we
we
say
play
something.
this in the off weeks.
I don't know. I think one of them started first, and I don't think it was your game.
It's true.
But
I think
anyways,
one's been more consistent now.
so I think Josh had a banter topic that he wanted to
a bant, if you will.
regale us with. Yeah. Now, if you're not a fan of a banter before a game, you know, if you like to just jump right into the action, just block out the next 15 to 20 minutes of your life.
Unless you're watching it live.
Or just fast forward, yeah.
Can't fast
Or if
forward
it's
live.
bad,
Skip right past it.
it'd probably just be 10.
All right, so Bant, begin. What's our question?
Our banter topic is: do you think there are more doors
Oh.
Oh,
wheels in the world?
So say it, doors or what?
Wheels.
Wheels.
I think it all
Okay.
comes down to classification of what is a door and what is a
Okay.
wheel. So let's
Okay,
break
what do you-
that down.
What is a door and what is a wheel to you, Austin?
Well, so people are like in
I think
cells.
there's a right answer.
There's like pieces of cell that can like open and close to let things in and out, and so I've seen people argue like those are
You're
doors,
right, and that
obviously
could be-
that. Or like
It's a door or it's a
cogs
gate.
are like wheels that spin. So it's just like
Mhm.
how granular do you want to get with it? Like something that someone looks at and has made that is called a wheel and called a door. Like, is that how specific we want to get? Do we want to get like real mechanical with it?
All right. Austin is banned from continuing this chat.
This is an old topic, so there's been many of thread that I've read because it is fun.
Yeah, there's been a lot of it.
It's like what's been more of
Um,
arms or legs type of thing.
right.
Gets into that. So
I would say probably more doors.
Really?
Yes.
cruise ships are a really big thing with doors without any wheels. Like I think that's
There's no wheels on a cruise ship?
well, not
You
as
sure?
many. Well, I mean, obviously there is, but like usually it's
Not
like you
that
think of
many. Are you
vehicles.
sure?
What?
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, there's like not part of the cruise ship itself, but like stuff on
Yeah.
the cruise ship would have wheels.
Yeah, like chairs.
Yeah.
with
I mean,
wheels
there's-
on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
it's just when people think
Serving
doors
trays.
versus wheels, they usually think like vehicles. They're like, well, there's four
Yeah.
doors or four wheels. So it's like cruise ships is like one of those big ones that has a lot. I don't think of a lot of vehicles that have a whole bunch of wheels that don't have any doors.
18-wheelers.
Right. But they still have doors.
They have two doors. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. It's a good question.
At least.
I think
I'm
it's
almost
I
more
think
inclined
it
to say
has to
wheels.
be wheel. I think it has to be because I think the alternative to this question is wheels or hinges because those are the two base components of what
Say,
we're
like,
talking about.
Everything has like wheels.
You think you can't have a door without a hinge?
I mean, you can try.
But you can
Okay,
have
what
hinges
about-
without doors, I think is the big thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can have hinges without doors too. But what about the dating app Hinge?
Oh. Does that count as one hinge?
I think that's
Or
just
is that
one hinge.
per device?
That's
Yeah, is
one
that per
device.
install?
Wow.
Yeah, per install.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a whole other topic. Shoot,
That
we're
could
kind of
be-
going off the rails.
Your brother says
Wait a
wheels,
minute.
by the way. Josh?
Rail with.
I think I
Yeah,
agree. I think
we've
it's
all
wheels.
heard this debate before.
I definitely think it's wheel.
I think it just really comes down to that exact definition of what you consider both, and then I think it's
Okay.
like easy
Okay,
each way.
so define what you consider a wheel and a door, and then tell us what your answer is, Austin.
I'm gonna go the mechanical route. Like if someone builds a thing and looks at it and says that is a door or that is a wheel, and in which case I
Real
would choose
scientific
wheels.
of you. Builds a thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if it is constructed, not if it is just like a naturally occurring thing.
A naturally occurring wheel. Yes, out in the wild. I get you.
Mhm.
I'm sure there are circular things in cells that spin and move things around. I don't know all
No,
the
actually,
components of.
there's no examples of that out in
Yep.
nature.
Oh, really? Okay.
Zero.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
sorry, bud.
Wheels
I'll
are a
go
simple machine. I think just by virtue of that, then they
Yeah.
have to be more
Yeah.
common than doors.
I'd agree. They're
Okay.
just more of a base component of things. What do you think, Josh? Do you agree with that?
No. I want to hear other people's answers.
Okay. Josh has got like pulled up on like Wikipedia. It's like actually the correct answer. Someone
No, I
counted all
don't have
doors.
the full
Okay.
Oh, I could go change Wikipedia if it's whatever that
I know,
says.
that's why that's funny.
Ooh, a wild Sarah has appeared.
Ah!
Maybe.
She's still
Oh,
talking.
she's on the. Okay,
I
she's on-
literally hear her.
I'll pull up the Reddit thread. No stupid questions.
Okay. Other people, what are your answers?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty set on mine.
Okay.
Hot Wheels is a big deal. There's a fuck ton of Hot Wheels out there.
Yeah.
They don't
It's a
have
lot.
doors
Most
on
of them don't have working doors.
Exactly. Yeah. I remember. I'm scrolling through this thread now, and someone said wheels, and then they're like
Hot
toys,
Wheels
and I
and
was just
Lego.
like, yeah. It's like that's millions.
Hot
The
Wheels and
first thing I
Lego, and
thought of
then
was cars versus homes, because like homes have the most amount of doors most likely, and then
Mhm.
cars, everyone has a car or whatever.
Yeah.
Multiple people, multiple cars. There's a lot of like dumpsters with cars in them. So
it's crazy. The chair that I'm sitting on right now has 5 wheels and no doors.
Exactly. But
The
there's a
room that I'm
door.
sitting in has a door, but it also has 2 sets of wheels
Mhm.
to open that door. So that's 2 doors, I guess, 2 sets of wheels.
oh shit, my room
No,
has
I hope I'm
4
missing.
doors and no
This
wheels.
guy says Lego made over 700 million tires. Makes over 700 million tires a year.
But there are also
I feel like
doors.
the door's closing in. There's too many wheels.
I was gonna say there are also wheels and doors as one too. Like occasionally you get those doors that have wheels on them.
So those just cancel each other
Oh.
out. So we can just continue.
Oh,
to
like
ignore those.
Hobbit holes. Hobbit holes have a wheel for a door.
That's a good point. That is a very, very astute observation.
And those
buddy.
are real and common. So that's important.
There's at least a couple of them in New Zealand.
Yeah.
At least a few. Okay. Brendan, do you have any headphones with microphones? Tell her no.
Just the ones upstairs that I set in front of her on the desk.
Wow. She'd be real insulted if she could read.
All right, Josh, give it up. You're holding back. What's your
I
opinion?
think it is definitely wheels. I think that's the objectively correct answer. I feel like there's a lot more instances of like multiple wheels on something that would
The
not
wheels on the
include
bus go
door.
round and round.
Yeah, exactly. There's like 8 goddamn wheels on that motherfucker, and only one door.
Yep.
Well, 2
the
doors.
emergency exit, 2 doors.
And the one on top.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
So there's
nice.
like cargo door, set of cargo doors.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Do doors that go up still count as doors? I feel like they call it a garage door for a reason, you know?
Yeah, I would call that a door. I don't think that changes the answer too drastically, though.
Yeah, it's a garage door.
It might tighten things up a little bit.
Is it a garage door or is it a garage door? Do we have any
It's definitely a
British
garage
among
door.
us? Okay, just checking.
That was one of the words that we used to make fun of Oliver for. We bullied
Yeah.
it out of him.
And then he left the country.
Orange and
That's
Lawrence. and the garage. Yeah,
He
bitch.
left
I had a garage in Lawrence.
No, I'm not gonna.
Poor guy.
He's a
No, well, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's-
play with us.
time zones and whatnot. I think it's probably a major factor.
Yeah,
He
we
did
did
play
play with him.
Starfinder with us very briefly when Colton DM'd
Mhm.
our one session for like 3 times.
Yeah, he would get up at like midnight or like right in the first crack of the morning.
Yeah. So
First crack of the morning.
The first
yeah.
crack of the
right.
morning.
I think that's what they
That's what
say,
we called
yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's
the crack
That
of
was
dawn.
That was on
Yeah.
him. I don't know why I'd say
First
something dumb
crack
like
of the morning.
that. What a guy.
Yeah.
What are
I
they
mean,
cracking? No one knows.
one of my Monday players is in Egypt, so he gets up at like 3 a.m. to play with us on
Whoa.
what's
We're
for
not talking
him.
about your Monday players. We're talking about
Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Brendan.
All right, all you fuckers, roll for initiative.
Are we ready? We getting
Yeah,
started?
let's do it.
Oh, someone recap. Someone recap.
Are we ready
Okay.
without Sarah and Lorna?
I mean,
It's almost
it's
8.
like 30 minutes past when we're supposed to start, so I think they knew that we're
Sarah's
playing.
here, is what Sarah says. I don't believe that.
Sarah, I don't have the chat pulled up because stream. I need you to scream so loud that Brendan's mic picks it up from the basement. I didn't hear anything. Not convinced.
She's just gone. Otherwise, she would have told us if she thinks there's more doors or.
It's a good one.
Wheels.
I feel like arms and legs usually ends up being a closer conversation. There's another
That's
one. There's another one that's like that.
I don't think arms and legs can be closer because it has to be legs. There's
The
such thing as a
average-
millipede. There's no such thing as a million-armed creature.
So I guess it depends on how you define. Never mind. It all comes down
No,
to
it's not.
definitions every time.
All right, but
The
yeah.
average person has less than 2 arms.
The average person has less than 2 legs.
And I was gonna say the average animal on Earth probably has more than 2 legs. So I think by virtue of that, unless you're just counting people, in which case it's just a really weird statistic, and we probably should stop. It looks like we might have a new chatter this time. Hello there, Renikin.
We will play eventually, I promise.
Renikin? Yeah. No, this is the banter part. We promised people at least 15 minutes of banter. Now we're wrapping it up. All right. So banter over. Last session, we finished up an infinitely long dinner party.
That was.
I think it was going on our 3rd session of just straight dinner
Yep.
party, so it was about time for that to be over. We launched straight into the most interesting and action-packed thing that you guys could possibly do, which is going to
Go
a
to the
library
library.
for research.
Fuck yeah.
So basically, wrapping up the dinner party, Volgra Beldalo has the opportunity to kind of restore Krohan's honor, bring him back into the clan, part of the clan Talor, for bringing back his ancestor's dagger. And but right now the dagger is broken and needs to be mended. So Krohan kind of asked you guys, if you could. You've been helping me so much so far. Can we please just go to the library and study a little bit about how to fix this dagger and get it back in one piece, and finish restoring his honor? So you guys felt like it was worth continuing to help him. He's given you some money and some tips and things so far, and he seems like a genuinely good guy. And I mean, really, for the most part, your quest here in High Helm was just to adventure, get some experience under your belt, see what the world has to offer. You're all here obviously for different reasons, but for the most part, this crew, this team, this band of adventurers has worked out in your favor. So there's no reason to just throw that all to the wind just yet. So we ended up in the official library of Clan Talor, I believe. It's like and you guys met the librarian, Ophelia, a truly hideous dwarf with gruesome features and just, insane body proportions.
She's still on the map somewhere.
I could, yeah, she should be.
I thought she was over here, right?
Yeah, she should be visible to players right now. I don't know why she's not showing up.
Oh, there she is. Oh, nope, she disappeared. Oh, I
Okay.
can only see her when we move. When you move.
Yeah, I got a brief look, but she's out of my
Ah!
general
She's
view.
attacking
so.
me.
Okay,
Jesus.
maybe you can only
What a-
see the tokens when they're like in your point of view. So I'll move her over here for now, but that's not
What
where
a
she's standing.
hideous
Yeah.
wench.
But yeah, she's by dwarven standards, you know, she's really too frail. She's almost hairless. Like she's got these piercing
Hey,
blue
whoa.
eyes and this pale white hair. It's just truly hideous. But okay,
She's my cousin.
so
We're
like
cousins.
a ghastly elf.
Runebinders.
that's true. She almost looks like an elf, which is probably the worst thing you could be to a dwarf. But okay, so or an orc maybe. We'll ask Angork about that later. Okay. That's right. We're going to talk about that later. So, yeah, so you ended up at this library doing some research, and you're just kind of finding a lot of general information about High King Targic. You're learning a lot about like this first age of dwarves. They call it the Quest for Sky, when Targic led his people from the Darklands up into the onto the surface and into the mountains, and this Quest for Sky. So you've collected a little bit of information so far. But last time, Karu was sensing some spiritual energy, kind of tapping into some of these aspects that were kind of like present in this like alcove where there's all these stone statues. And he's not really sure if it's something that he did or if the spirits themselves have stepped into these statues. But there are 3 statues that have kind of stood up and jumped off their pedestals and kind of crashed down into the ground in front of you.
Mhm.
And they seem sort of angry at all of you, and they're like, you know, if you want to know the true history of the dwarves, you must go back to where it all began. And they're just kind of like now like pulling out their stone-ish weapons and preparing to fight you.
The
So
afterlife? Is that where it all began? You must
Yeah,
go back to
exactly.
where it all began. Fucking kill us. All right.
exactly.
Let them kill you.
So,
That's what I'm hearing. It's part
Yeah,
of
exactly. It's one of those campaign,
It's
one of those really weird
video game
missions.
things where you're supposed to die. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So don't even worry about it. Yep. Okay, but yeah, so what we'll do now is we'll roll for initiative. And because we were in the library, because we were studying and doing a variety of different things, if you want to justify using a different skill for initiative here, just let me know. Otherwise, I will assume that everyone is using perception like normal.
Okay, so the jukebox does not let me skip songs. That is the thing that it is not set up to do right now.
Okay. You want combat music?
Yeah, I was just gonna jump down.
Yeah, quirky combat's kind of weird. It might be
It's kind of library.
Not quite the right
It's like a
vibe.
library fight. I mean, you're
okay.
you're running it. You're God. You do what you want. I kind of fuck with it though.
All right.
We're
Well,
fighting
I'm
in
going
a
to turn
library.
down on my end. So. Okay.
As long as Rena's
So yeah.
What
So
about-
these
What about using religion to or arcana or something to know maybe weaknesses or
That's great.
anything like that?
Well, this is just the initiative. This is just the initiative roll.
Right. That's what I'm
So-
saying is like using that. Well, okay, yeah, never mind.
I'm
Perception.
still just doing perception. I'm just seeing how well I perceived what was about to happen.
Brendan,
First-
since I sort of
did all right.
caused this more or
Mhm.
less, could I use my occultism to kind of have like an idea of like that this was sort of gonna happen?
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm
that's
kinda
fine.
more prepared. Okay.
Dude, natural 19, baby. Actually, Brennan, I have a question for you, and I'm glad I looked at it
There it
beforehand
is.
because I would have forgotten. Are these things aberration, fey, mutant, or undead, or from another material plane? If they are, I get a +1 to my initiative.
They are not aberration, fey, or undead.
Or mutant, or from another material
Mutant.
plane.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
They are statues. They're basically constructs.
cool. Okay. All good then. I think I still had a very good initiative roll, so.
Same.
Look, guys, Orpheus has arrived.
Sorry.
Lord Dog!
Welcome.
Just in time to roll initiative
Roll,
Were you
Rickle,
after we
roll.
started?
or die trying.
Sorry. I thought you'd holler. I'm so sorry.
You're 35 minutes late.
It's alright, Lorna, do you think there's more doors or wheels? Don't think, just say. That's the banter,
No,
we
I've
can
already
move
been
on.
after Josh's banter topic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I think there might be more doors.
Okay. We will not discuss further.
He's holding out onto the possibility that one door opens to another door close.
I see three doors on the screen right now. Actually, I see four.
So
But-
am I rolling initiative?
Roll, Rickle, roll. Yep. Roll, Rickle, roll.
Sorry, I'm late. I thought we were forward and got started.
All good. All good.
I only rolled a 4.
I think we're hearing an echo from Sarah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go grab my laptop.
Every wheel can be a door if you try hard enough, but not every door can be a wheel. That's a good point.
Sarah is echoing.
Correct.
Gonna mute her for now.
This quirky music is fire. Is this what I sound like all the time? I would not play with me.
Mhm. We were
Lorna
considering
said
it.
she rolled a 4, I believe.
But I don't know what her initiative
bonus
bonus
is. Oh.
I don't think I have one.
You do.
Just scoot over.
Yeah, usually it's perception.
Perception, probably. I guess that's we don't have an initiative. It says +0, but it's probably perception.
I'm so sorry. I forgot, actually.
All right. Well, we will assume that Orpheus and Huang will eventually get into initiative somewhere.
Delayed.
As of right now, Walkroon is
Walkthrough?
first.
Hell yeah. All right. So I'm going to see these things come to life, and immediately I'm just going to obviously think back and see if I can figure out what these things are and what their weakness may be. I'm going to do an exploit vulnerability check, which again, the DC is a standard DC for the level of the creature. And I rolled a 17, so that's going to be a 28.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, so is that a success or a critical success?
Oh, you're gonna make me look it up. Okay.
Well, it matters for this. It's not just a knowledge check.
All right. You said you got a 28.
Yes, sir.
28 is just a success.
Just a success. Wow. Okay. So I recall an important fact about the creature: learning its highest weakness, or one of its highest weaknesses if it has multiple of the same value, but not any other weaknesses, resistance, or immunities. Does it have a weakness? I guess is where I should start. I am rolling on the one that's closest to me too, if that does end up mattering.
It does not have a weakness.
No weakness. Okay. Well, then I will have to do a personal antithesis against this and really look into this guy's soul and feel like I can figure out what I can make him weak to, but only him. Okay, so we know that there are no weaknesses. I still don't know why Matthew always acts like he gets a free recall knowledge check.
Well, he's a little entitled.
Well, I don't know if that's it though. But he always acts like there's a free recall knowledge check involved, but I just can't find anywhere that says. I guess it says select a creature you can see and attempt an esoteric lore check against the standard DC for its level as you retrieve the right object. Use your implement to empower it. I don't know. We haven't been doing that, so I will not push for that. I guess if I could know what they are called, that would be cool enough to just know, and probably not help me at all.
These are animated statues.
Animated statues. Okay. That works. I was in a library, so I'm not going to assume that I just had my spear out. So I will use my... Actually, this is the time to do it, I think. I'm going to pull my musket out in the library and take aim at this thing and just boom! Both barrels, double barrel musket. Try to hit it. Let's see if I can.
I guess I'll
believe in
That's
you.
my second action to pull it out, third action to shoot. And... Oh, it's not terrible. Dirty 20?
Nice, nice.
All right. So you're attacking the statue right here,
Correct.
and you're asking me if a 20 would hit it.
Correct.
No, it would not.
Really? Okay.
Dang.
So I blast. That was a natural. I mean, it was only a +7 to hit. So, okay. I blast and I instead just blow the statue behind it. I imagine it's like arms off and shit, just like causing serious damage.
That's bold. The amount of damage you think you're causing with a single shot.
Double barrel against the statue.
Yeah, that's true.
Bullets. All right. Yeah, that's my turn. As I remember to take a couple bullets off my sheet.
All right. Next, I believe, is Angoric.
He's letting the dogs out. I will go swap him out.
Let's all guess what we think Angoric is going to do. I think he's going to
Definitely gonna move.
Yeah, I
My
think,
money's
there's,
on
I think
move.
there's movement involved. One of the three is going to be movement.
Probably use maybe what's the needle darts?
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe needle darts?
That's a good shout.
Mm.
He might roll the knowledge check, but I think we just found out they don't have any weaknesses, so it might not be needed.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they have resistances, though.
Probably.
All right, Angoric, you are up.
Sometimes, Austin, I think you're lucky.
Thank you. Oh, I get it. Say less.
Okay. How far away am I?
Ooh.
Let's see. Angoric is going to make his way.
Nailed it, guys. We were right. He's going to move. Betting on
Give me
what
my
you were gonna
money.
do.
To them, draw his weapon that he probably didn't have handy because he was in a library,
Sure. I also did the same thing, yeah. Respect.
and then attempt to smash this statue.
Okay.
With his warhammer.
Sounds good to me.
19 to hit.
Not going to hit.
19's a miss.
20's a miss, too. So we'll keep track of that.
Wow.
If we squint hard enough, we might be able to see what Brendan's looking at on his screen and see what the
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Archives of Nethys.
All right. So that was Angoric's turn.
The
Which
old
means it's
A-dog.
Elnat's turn next.
Is there any reaction from my cousin when this starts and I blast my shotgun or my rifle round or anything? Or she just seem like it's a normal
I think she's hiding.
Okay. Cowering, maybe?
Yeah.
Whenever
I'm gonna give one action to Silverforge. So one action is he's gonna run up. Can he get into this position? Or is it occupied by that statue?
It is occupied by the statue.
Okay, so this would be the closest that he could get.
Yes.
Okay, I was just trying to see if he could provide flanking for Angoric. And he will attack with... Let's go with its tail.
Okay.
Bludgeoning, I think, would be potentially more effective.
I agree with that.
16 plus 8, 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
Nice. And that's a D8.
Can't see this one.
5, not bad. For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 8 bludgeoning damage. It looks like a little bit of that goes through.
A little bit, okay.
Interesting. So, it is...
You make contact. You know, he's doing a tail slap. You know, made out of metal. He's like hitting it hard, but like the statue is also, it was made out of stone, like a hard stone, and it just doesn't doesn't crumple from the impact.
Granite.
Double tap your face.
I took her for granted.
Let's see. All right, then
You can say that.
Elnat. My spell. If I. Oh wait, hang on. Let me double check on Fire Ray. Just. Does Fire Ray hit anything in between? Like, if I were to fire.
I think it's a
or use
ranged
Fire
shot, right?
Ray- Right. I just don't know if it'll like going through would hit Silver
It's just a
Forge.
single attack.
Okay, cool.
It's a
Then
target.
I'll go ahead and do Fire Ray for my other
Okay.
two moves. That's not great. No, I don't think that's gonna hit 17.
All right. Is it a touch attack?
No,
Is that a
it's a
thing?
range. Yeah, it's 60
Okay.
feet.
I guess I don't even know if touch is a thing. Never mind.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, there's
So-
like lay on hands. I think you have to be touching. So-
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like touch attacks were like, if you could
Oh.
just hit them, not necessarily get through
Gotcha.
their armor. But I don't think that's a thing in second edition. Maybe. I don't see it on
think
here.
It is.
So
I don't think it is. Nope.
okay, that was a miss. So you calling upon your forge god, hold your hands together, shoot out a blast of fire, and it's just blackening
Yep.
the wall in some of the murals behind this creature.
Dang.
But don't
That'll
forget that there are 3 of these things in total.
Right.
Let me get some.
I just. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could have done that one over there. That's my bad. I just wasn't looking in the right spot.
It's all right. I will put some halos around them to make it more obvious. But yeah, it will be okay. Karu, what is your bonus to initiative? Do you have one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 12.
Okay. All right, so you're next.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So I'm like right up here next to this guy. So
You're
I'm
right up
going
there.
to-
Probably not where you want to be, if I had to guess.
Not entirely. So he's gonna take.
feel like
I
we're
can't do
going
like a
on
guarded
lines.
step or anything, can I? Or
Stepping is a single action to move 5 feet, not provoke.
okay.
If you think these creatures would have attacks of opportunity, but remember a lot of stuff in this game does not.
Yeah.
Snip snap with Starfinder.
Well, Karu is little and needs to be careful. He might have been more brazen in his younger monkey years, but he is less so. So he's just gonna step.
Monkey ears.
Yeah, that was for you. And then he's just gonna move farther.
Okay.
Full 25 movement all the way back. And then doing so saying, "What master do you serve, you crag bastards?"
Gonna call the statues bastards.
Master.
Right away.
It has been years since we served a master. King Targic was my liege, my general. You dare spread lies about his history. You will be punished.
What slander is this? You say we speak lies. Why?
You know nothing of the histories.
Okay, Boomer.
Exactly. I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
Man, music was better back in my day too.
It was. None of this inane loot that you all listen to nowadays. In my day, the music had percussion. It had soul.
Get out of my library.
Loot hero. Convincing an entire generation of young dwarves to stay home with dreams of making it big in the loot market.
And Karu's gonna be looking around while he's talking, and he's actually gonna motion to Krohan in his mind, casting message to send him off, being like, "Krohan, get in the fight." And so now
Krohan says-
he can step or stride as he likes.
Okay, Krohan says, "Oh shit! I forgot to roll initiative."
I figured you looked
I hate when that
a
happens.
bit in your books
He
there.
was just lost in the eyes of my cousin behind the.
It's
Oh
a-
yeah, that's who I was there.
Truly a hideous dwarf.
Yeah, God, she's so ugly.
Never has there been a worse looking dwarf. All right,
So glad they
we'll
put
give
her
it a
in the light.
shot. Well, oh, that's apt.
Right.
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, it gets to go now.
Did we
All
ever
right,
get
so he
an
gets a
initiative for
single
orphans
striker
as well?
stride.
Yeah, so you can just move in.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I understand now.
All right, let's see. What is his movement speed? Oh, just 20 feet. All right, so he runs to the edge of the corner of the bookshelves there and peeks around.
I can't see shit.
By Tordak's beard, those statues are moving.
If I click on him, he can just see the bottom of Karu. That's it.
Oh, that's true.
Which is
I'm
most
saying
What are
he's
you-
peeking though. You
Oh,
know.
that's fair. What are you guys shooting at?
He
Running
goes,
guns in
"Holy
the
shit!
library."
Did you fire a gun?" I imagine. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ophelia's over there like shh.
I thought she was
She's shushing
cowering.
you. She is cowering too.
You can shush and cower at the same time.
Laura and Sarah, we still don't have initiatives for your characters put in the
Okay,
thing.
I have map tools up. I put my initiative in. I cannot see this map. I don't know what's happening.
Eileen,
Um,
okay, can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
Wow.
Welcome.
Hello.
It just took just not using the computer that Brendan set up at all, and going back to my jujitsu. So
Wow.
Tried.
My
You didn't use the
initiative
headphones that were sitting there?
with the bonus,
Brendan,
though.
that's what I've been doing the last 45 minutes. Was trying to use those headphones.
It's 13 with the bonus, Brendan.
Okay, cool. I will add it.
Map tools back up and see if I can figure it
Are
out.
you? It wouldn't default to the right map. Did you try to switch to the right map? That could be the problem.
Yes.
Okay, just
I
making sure.
confirmed with Josh I'm switched to the correct map.
Okay.
I don't know what is happening.
Oh no, you're not on the right map.
Happy to help.
Like, tell the people what who
We heard.
should
I
Alright.
heard.
give-
So that's Kalaru's turn. It will now be the statues' turns,
Uh oh.
which is good. That's what we wanted. All right. I am the general called Fergus,
Uh oh.
and I will make you pay for your insolence. One of the statues hops off the stand and hustles over towards Elnat and is going to swing with a stony fist.
Big move.
Big
What did our
Pharma
good
making us
friend
pay for our
Elnat ever do,
influence.
other than attack the other one?
I'm rolling really well right now. I'm going to go ahead and say that a 15 does not hit, right?
Correct.
Okay. He's going to swing again. That's only a 14.
That will also not hit.
That's actually.
I curse you! The statue is just like slamming his fists, moving very slowly.
Yep.
It just moves.
It's now Orange's turn. So this statue is also going to hop off a stand. Let's see. One move action towards Karu. A 5-foot step up to him, and it's going to put both fists together and try to slam it down on Karu.
Luckily, Karu is small and filled with flesh.
All right. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, Chihuahua.
And it has the ability to grab.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's got to roll again, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bustin' makes him feel good.
Oh, no, do it again! Oh, yeah. I got you.
Okay. So. Yeah. It's a
These
separate
ghosts are
maneuver. It doesn't apply towards the multi-attack penalty, so it has the
Correct.
same bonus as that attack. It is a 22 against your something.
It's not KC plus
That's
8.
How does it- how does it
probably
work?
not above anything that I have.
Well, it might be something if it's like Starfinder is. Combat maneuver.
Oh no, it's an athletics check. Hang on, I did that wrong. Is it athletics?
I think so.
No, I think
Or
you
is it
attack.
part
It
of-
might be against his. I think it's against his Fortitude DC, maybe.
Okay, it's against your Fortitude DC, so it's 10 plus your Fortitude save.
Where's that? Fuck. Oh, 10 plus fortitude. Yeah, you grab
Yep.
me for the 22. Yeah.
What is your total?
My
What is-
fortitude DC is 18.
Yeah, what is? Okay, so it's not a critical hit. It's just a regular success. So this target is grabbed until the end of your next turn, unless I move or the target uses an action to escape. So on your turn, you have the option to escape, and it's a unarmed attack against an athletics DC. You can do acrobatics or athletics instead of your attack modifier if you choose. So there's a couple of options for you to get out.
Okay, I already.
Either way, this guy slammed into you with his fist, and then he grabs
While I'm
Colin with
dazed.
both of them. Yeah, he's got him grabbed with both hands.
Okay, and the
And he-
squeaker inside me doesn't startle him for a second, make him drop me.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
But he just says, "You will know the true history of the ancestors." And then it'll be Purple's turn. Purple's standing next to Angoric, so he's going to get to unleash a full round attack.
Nah.
I use the word unleash. Oh boy. All right. First one's going to be an 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. Second one is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And the last one is an 8 to hit. So it's going to be miss.
I got
Miss.
Is this the critical hit? Card?
It is a critical hit. Do we draw those for unnamed enemies? I guess these are all technically named. That's fine. Go ahead, draw it. What does it say?
What's the type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
2 for 1.
Fisticuffs.
Deal. This probably doesn't apply. 2 for 1. Crit effect. Deal normal damage to one target adjacent to the original target. Oh, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I was looking the wrong way. So you could have hit
Alright, that's fine.
someone was standing next to him.
All right. We're going to go ahead and just do double damage then. Which might be less than ideal. All right. That would be 24 points of bludgeoning damage
Oof.
Jesus.
from a critical
fuck.
hit.
I guess
This guy
critical.
slams into Angoric and then knocks over the bookshelf behind him.
Why didn't we think of a bomb? Why didn't we think of a bomb sound earlier? That's perfect.
He also gets an
Good
opportunity to try and grab Angoric as well.
I've been trying to. Did you find somewhere where it says it's the Fortitude DC?
What are you talking about?
The defense against grab?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been trying to find it.
Under grapple.
Oh, okay, that might be it.
So that was only a 16 against your Fortitude DC, Angoric. I'm assuming that's a fail?
Fortitude plus 10.
That is a failure.
Okay. So I believe in that case you're not grabbed. Yeah. So that's his turn. It is now Orpheus's turn. Orphei. Orpheus.
I kind of want to go trick or treating to this music.
Yeah, right. This is pretty spoopy. We're in like a kind of a spooky library.
It's like a
Ghost
Ghostbusters
statues.
episode. Yeah,
it's more like Scooby Doo.
that's true. Yeah, we're gonna have to mask them.
Yeah, like my old men under
Kids show
there.
now? Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining Pathfinder.
Like
This is
your-
Beneath the
your
Five
30th
Kings.
The 30th episode theme can be 3 for all 3-year-olds instead of 30.
Uh-huh.
I'm going
think
to move where I just moved, and then I'm going to
Okay.
use my short bow weapons. And try to hit yellow.
Nice.
Okay.
Red, yellow,
Uh,
leather, yellow leather.
Is that a 20?
Yep.
I rolled a nat 20, so
Woo!
it's 30.
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
And
What is that? Piercing damage?
Yeah.
I'll roll one from the deck. Natural 20, second one of the day. Only 45 minutes in. It's awesome. Nerve cluster. Normal damage,
Ooh.
but the target is stunned 2,
Ooh.
which is nuts.
That's a good hit.
I rolled 5 damage.
5 piercing, but it is
Doubled?
stunned. Normal damage.
Normal damage? Okay, all
Normal
right, all right.
damage, but the
My
crit.
damage is supposed to be a 1d6, and I rolled a single d6, and it was 5.
Cool. Perfect. And there's no plus, like it's not 1d6
No.
plus something
with the
with the
update.
bow.
No.
Okay.
I had Josh confirm.
We know how well that is. I'm just kidding.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it. I wanted to, but I wasn't going to say it because
All
he's my
good.
husband.
Yeah, no.
So I'm glad you said it for me. Thank you very much.
Stunned 2 is nuts, right? Because stunned means that's you lose 2 actions, right, Brendan? That's what stunned is?
Sure.
Do I get another action?
You moved up.
you
You
only
probably had to
used-
draw the bow and then shoot.
Okay, then.
I would imagine you didn't have your bow out while you were browsing the books in the
No,
library.
no, no. That's very fair. I just switching between D&D and Pathfinder.
I hear you.
I really struggle sometimes.
All good.
Okay, so stunned 2 would mean that on his next turn,
You lost 2.
he'd only get to take 1 action.
Mhm.
And then the turn after that, it's 2. And the turn after that, it's back up to 3.
Right, yeah, you
Cool.
lose 1.
Okay.
Awesome. Super,
Um,
super good.
Yeah.
Super, super good.
Yeah, killed it.
Great.
You hit him, and
Well-
somehow you applied nerve damage to this statue.
Well, no, I'll tell you what happens. So Orpheus spots a weak spot on this creature's armor, fires his arrow into the statue, and it causes the stone armor on the creature to fall off, and leaving it's like like there's now exposed there's like a hole where you can like see into like the inside of the statue, like like you imagine it's kind of hollow on the inside, like it wasn't a solid stone block.
Sure. Hollow stone's much easier to come by.
So there's an exposed like cavity inside of this statue, but now its AC has been lowered
Oh.
and it's stunned too.
What is stun lower your
Nice.
AC as well, or is there something else?
No, it does not.
Okay,
Wow.
cool.
You're so smart.
I'm so good at
There's
this.
something else going on. I want to know.
All right. So Krohan sees this going on. He's going to move, and while he's moving, he's drawing his pickaxe from his back,
Oh, perfect.
and he's just like,
Pick that
"I'll
motherfucker.
handle this one. Koru, get away!" And he tries to be heroic for 1 second.
Oh
Oh,
no.
all right. He got a good roll this time. I think I might actually hit something with
Krohan?
Krohan. All right, that is a 27 to hit. So that is actually going to be a critical hit on the statue.
So it's armor filled.
Nice.
So it's AC.
So he's got
most of 17.
A fatal D10,
Okay, okay.
and he also gets whatever you draw, I
Oh
guess.
my god, yeah. Dude.
It's piercing damage.
He didn't roll a critical though, did he? He didn't roll a natural 20. He just got a critical, right?
He didn't roll a natural 20. Do we only do it on natural 20s?
So far, that's all
Okay.
we've done.
All right, that's fine. So he got a critical hit. Oh, he had a fatal D10. That just means it goes up to a D10, right?
I never remember with fatal.
It just
one
adds a
moment.
D10.
It adds a D10, or does it?
Yeah.
Fatal D10 includes a die
It
size.
increases.
On a critical hit, the weapon's damage die increases to that die size instead of the normal die size. I only know exactly.
And the weapon adds 1 additional damage die of the listed size.
Yes. It's what's the other one? It's lethal that it just adds, I think, right? Or deadly.
Oh, the deadly D10.
Yeah, deadly D10 would add that to the weapon die. So if it's deadly D10, it's plus 1 D10. If it's fatal D10, then all the damage die become D10.
Ah.
It's confusing, but I have one weapon that has deadly and one weapon that has fatal, so I can at least click on the description to read what they say.
All right, do we roll and then double it, or do we roll twice?
Roll and double it.
Double it, yeah.
All right, so he's gonna get. I have to find his sheet again. So it's a +2, so he gets 18 points, and I get to add another D10 to it. So 23 points of damage to the statue.
Sheesh.
Nice.
That's a fucking hell of a pickaxe. What kind of damage is it? And does it look like it all goes through?
Piercing.
It all goes through in this case.
Okay. So the arrow was also piercing. So the armor falling off on these things might have something to do with piercing damage, potentially.
Too bad I don't
Maybe.
have. Oh, I guess I
Or
can
maybe
shoot
not.
bow.
Maybe. Yeah, current theory. I have my Stickleberry Stickler does piercing, so I will give it the old college try on my turn.
All right. It's Huang's turn, I suppose.
Suppose.
I don't think you've ever. Did you ever roll initiative?
I tried to. I don't know if it went through.
Okay. I don't see anything that you added.
What's your number? We can add it. You're good.
17.
Okay.
Right.
Go here now.
All right. So
17 next
go ahead and go, and we'll move you to 17 next turn.
Okay. I'm planning on doing Flourishing Flora,
Okay.
which will be like a 5-foot burst. I figured I would do it around.
What does that
Oh,
do?
shit.
5-foot burst is targeted on an intersection, so it's just a 2x2 square, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I figured I would do it by yellow.
Hit all three of them. What
Well,
is? I guess
so
is it Flourishing Flora a positive thing or a negative thing?
it's a negative thing, so I would do it like where it just hits yellow, if that makes sense.
So like here. If you can see, I don't know if you
Sure,
can see that
yeah.
on the map. Okay.
Little 5-foot burst, yeah.
You might have to move so you can see that. I assume you have to have line of sight for that. I guess I don't know. What is the? I assume we can't see through this.
It just
bit.
says it just says range 30 feet, so I guess I don't know. Do I need line of sight for that?
I also do not know.
Yes. You have to have range of. You have to have line of effects to cast spells on something.
Okay, well I use one move to go to the right of that T shape.
How much? Okay. Yeah. Okay, you got it.
So I can see him.
Okay.
Yep.
And then do that.
And what does that do? What's the spell do?
So it's plants rapidly growing on the ground. All creatures in the target area take 2d4 damage.
Right away
Yeah.
or at the start of their turn?
They take 2d4 damage. It depends on what type of plants you want to grow. So you want to grow cactus, flowers, fruits,
Cacti
or
for
roots.
piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh. Hell yeah. Spells with varying
All
types
right.
of damage are.
It's a reflex save. Okay. We're to make the statue do a reflex save, everybody.
Statues can't have a good reflex. There's no way. But
No,
Brendan could
Carter's
roll
gonna
fire.
front
Like
row.
like a natural 20. That looked like the roll of a natural 20.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
All right. What's the DC? What's your spell DC, dear? For that spell?
Sorry.
I think it'll be at the top of that page.
It should be listed on the spell somewhere, I would think.
It just talks with the damage. It doesn't say a DC.
It might be. Is it different from class DC? I guess I don't know. I don't have spells, so I can't see an example. Does anybody else have spells that sees where their spell DC is? If it's
Yeah,
this
it's just
one?
at the
Yeah.
very top of your spell sheet.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at the sheet that has all of your spells on it, does it say a DC at the top?
Oh, I guess so. My primal DC is 19. Attack is +9.
Yep. Makes sense.
So I got a 14, so that's just a regular failure.
Nice.
So it is going to take
Normal damage.
2d4 piercing damage.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Which is 4. I rolled 2 for both of them.
Okay, so you're attacking the weakened statue, and it takes 4 points of piercing damage as a bush of cacti grows up right in the middle of this library and starts shooting off spines everywhere.
We are fucking this library up. I'm shooting shit.
Yeah.
Cactus are growing.
There's
Pushing through the cobblestone.
that's right.
Sorry,
Seriously,
You
guys.
hear-
Karu has a front row seat to some cool shit right now.
You
He
hear
grabbed, like, this guy got some damage taken to him.
Yeah, Ophelia's in the corner and she's like, "Oh, we were planning on redecorating anyways."
I feel like in a library, because this is in Runebinder, like this is like Runebinder space, right? A
Yeah.
library holding a bunch of magic books, I feel like has to run into weird magic issues all the time, right? They like probably have like a special team that's like
Yeah, it's like Hogwarts.
comes and cleans shit
Yep.
up.
They roll
All
their
right.
eyes and like
Ah,
press
here
their
we go
code
again.
blue button.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right. Top of the order, round 2. 40 minutes into it. Let's go. Walkroon, you're up.
Let's go. The fun thing about going top of the order is that you get to go first, but then you also have to wait the longest after that. All right.
Is that how it works?
That's how math works.
Austin has described going first
Yep.
to everybody.
All right, so I only have my personal antithesis against purple, so I'm going to move up to them. And I think we decided that you can't step where the statue is, right? Like,
Yeah.
like the one above it, so I cannot get into
That's
flanking
right.
with it. But we have certainly surrounded the fuck out of this guy. While I'm moving up,
You
I'm
got your
going
gun
to-
out, pointing at his
Nope.
face.
While we are moving up, I'm going to use the swap action to put away the musket and pull out the Stickleberry Stickler
Ah.
and go up and try to just stab this thing in the chest. Oh, and probably miss. But we'll use the Troila Valley die. Natural 5. That's going to be a miss. Unless, for some reason, a 14 is good enough.
No,
Didn't think so. All right.
you miss.
That's my turn.
Only in horseshoes
Move,
and
swap,
hand
attack.
grenades.
All right.
Only a
Walkroon
grenade.
runs up and flails ineffectively at this creature.
Imagine I go into stab at it, and it just slips off the stone on the side. You have to hit it
Yep.
more dead on so it doesn't slip past. Maybe
All
it's
right, and
scratched.
Gorik, you are standing face to face with death. Or maybe it's just a statue. You never know. What does Angoric feel like doing now?
Is the statue of a psychopomp?
No.
Oh.
It's actually like a dwarven religious leader.
That's what I thought, so.
Yeah.
And Goric
Yep.
is going to say, "Why did I go into hand-to-hand combat? I suck at this." And then swing his warhammer again at this guy.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, you're already here.
At least you're confident about it.
Put it in there. Sorry. It's probably in that bag.
"21.
Ooh, come on, baby.
1-1.
Give us a 21.
1-1 is a hit.
Ah,
Hey.
DC,
Alright.
AC 21.
Uh,
Fuckers, dude. I was one off first round. God damn it.
And 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 11 blood. I know what you're saying.
Gang.
Yeah.
All right.
Not all that, right?
So you smash into it with this hammer. Not all that goes through, but it does take some damage here.
Okay. And then I'll swing again.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, and then Angoric is going to say,
Nice.
nice.
Scream something in Orcish. Or the horror.
He's going to do charitable urge
hmm.
Okay.
to the
Makes me want to donate to charity. What's going on here? I'm excited.
the light blue one, and that's exactly what it is. It is a will DC.
Yeah.
You speak on the virtue of charity, compelling the target to give away its possessions. The target must attempt a will save. If the target has no items on its person, the spell fails. But I think
He's
people
got
have-
a weapon, right?
He's got
Yeah.
a big old thing.
yeah.
Nice.
So he smashes this one and he goes, "Hey, you! Give it up!
Hey, think about this.
What are you doing?"
Yeah. And Goric is smashing this one with the warhammer. I figured it wouldn't go very well against the one he's actively attacking. But the one that, Elnat's actively attacking, he's gonna say, "Hey! You should think about giving up all your worldly possessions and becoming a statue again.
Okay.
It's insane.
All right. That is a 21 for the will save.
Oh.
Dang.
No.
That sounds pretty good.
That's a success. Just barely, though. But success.
Yeah.
The target is stunned 1 as it wrestles with the urge.
Oh shit, that's actually really good.
That's pretty neat.
Mhm.
Okay. We are
Our video game.
we're doing some things to these statues here. You've just spoken to the General Roldaman, leader of the Dwarven militia or military, and told him to lay down his worldly possessions. It's causing some confusion on the old dwarf statue's face. But it is Elnat's turn.
Fuck
Right.
did he just say?
Takes his stone
And,
sword.
And blue that's in front of me, did his armor come off, or
No,
was
I
his
think
still?
only
it's
a-
only happened to this one.
Okay. All right. So Elnat's gonna hesitate a little bit, but then he's gonna use one action to draw his clan dagger, and he's going to try and attack this thing with some piercing damage, because that's the only real piercing thing that he has. He doesn't look too happy about it, but he's gonna go ahead and do it, and then attack.
A Walker and sees
You
that.
guys can
Aha! I knew it.
Yeah.
can
That-
still roll
well-
checks on these guys. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Find out more about them.
Nonsense.
I would if it wasn't right up in my face.
It's
Alright,
fair.
yeah,
I get
You sit here and analyze
and
what's
yeah.
going on with this fucking guy.
Yeah, Elnat will he'll have to kind of come to terms with this later. He's not happy about it. But
I'm loving it.
8, 26 to hit.
Fuck yeah. That's it.
Hell yeah.
26 is indeed a hit. Yes.
It's only a D4. Where the heck? are
Yeah,
my
same.
D4s?
My star knife, my dagger is also at 1d4 plus 2. But piercing, so. They're not weak to piercing, but I think they're not strong to piercing.
Well, that's my current theory, is that's what does a little bit more, so that's why I'm going with it.
No, I agree.
It's not bad. 5 damage piercing.
All right. You stab into it with the dagger. You try to push your clan dagger to it. No damage goes through.
None.
Oh, each
None.
one has
Damn.
something different, maybe.
Oh.
Different
You're
stone.
drawing a lot of conclusions without a lot of information.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, we're just theorizing as we're going. That's, I think we should be expecting.
Where's my? And then I still have one that I'll give to Silver Forge. He's gonna try with his talons on purple. 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
It's only a D6. 2 plus 3, 5 damage on
Okay.
that.
Damage does not go through.
None.
None.
Okay.
So bludgeoning did some, slashing did nothing on him.
Oh, the claws
And
are
then-
slashing?
Yeah,
Okay.
talons are slashing.
Okay.
And I did piercing on, and you said none of the piercing on blue went through, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and none of the damage went through in these situations. Remember, you're attacking. It is like a marble statue. It's a
Yeah.
hard object.
That's fair.
So, it will be Karu's turn next, though.
Okay.
This guy's got you grabbed. Remember?
Yeah, I'm
So you do
feeling a
have
bit
the
inflated.
you do have the grabbed condition unless you can escape.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll turn on that condition.
Yeah, so that means that you are off guard and immobilized, so you can't move from that square, and you have a -2 to your AC. But if you try anything with the manipulate action, which might not be your spells,
Nope.
I don't know that you have manipulate,
Nope,
so
I
you
got
don't. You probably don't have to worry about that. But if you try anything with manipulate, you have to do a flat check, or you lose the action.
I would almost say you should do a check to see. These statues might not be affected by mind affecting effects. Like that wouldn't surprise me if that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something a little bit more straightforward while I'm
yeah.
grabbed. So yeah, Karu, seeing this one that's grabbed him, now weakened by his allies, will take advantage of that and throw the armor that fell off it right back at it, right towards the weak spot.
It's like
Okay.
highlighted in red, right? The weak spots.
Mhm.
They're like
Mhm.
really.
He's got. I imagine Karu definitely has a lock on in his mind.
Yep, I'm honed in with the force.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right, natty 18.
Ooh, fuck
That's
yeah.
that's a 28 to hit.
28's crit.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
And this is just because this is just bludgeoning or piercing, right? You choose.
This is I chose bludgeoning.
Okay. Hurrah!
Alexa, turn living room.
Oh, it's Terradon, all right.
Soundboard thing, not Sarah.
That'd be a beat soundboard just out of everyone's mics, trying to trigger everyone. Oh, like this at home. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, this is
Here we go!
Thank you, Brendan.
Ooh, that's a lot of fives. That is 4 5s, a 4, and a 3. Who wants to do that math for me?
How many dice did you get to roll?
15,
Six.
19, 22?
66.
You said 4 5s, which is
Yep.
20. Plus a 3, 23. Plus something else?
That's
Gotcha.
wait, 27. That's 27 points
Okay.
of bludgeoning
Bludgeoning?
damage.
Really
Okay.
smacked
Toward
the shit
Grabby
out of him with his
McGee.
own armor. A real dick move.
Wait, is that doubled?
Because it's 3d6 normally.
Oh no, so
Oh,
you
okay,
roll
so you-
3d6 and then times it by 2. You don't roll twice for.
Oh,
Pathfinder.
that's right. That's right. I could
I'm
re-roll.
just gonna pick out those 3 5s and say.
I mean, if you know which dice you rolled first, I don't care. It would just be.
Here, I'm gonna take the 2 5s and the 3 away and leave the 2 5s and the 4.
Okay,
Is that a good
that's
compromise?
fine. That's
Okay.
fine. All right, so 14 times 2 is 28 points of damage.
So one more than you would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think either way,
Alright.
it's still up. Okay. All
right. So Karu picks up the pieces of armor that have fallen from this creature, these chunks of rock, and just brings it up above its head and just slams it down, and the creature just crumples into dust. The statue is destroyed by itself.
Nice.
Wow. That's pretty
Um,
metal.
Not that it really matters, but we can't see those guys in initiative order. I just realized. BT dubs. Ah, there they are. Okay.
Crazy how that worked. Yeah. How many actions was that?
That's just 2.
So you got an action.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, there are 2 stone hands still surrounding you, and they kind of just fall off, and you're just standing there free.
Still grappled, technically, because the arms.
You
Yeah, no.
misguided granite. And I will unleash my psyche in that moment, now being free from his grasp. And I will use my last action to calculate threats, increasing my AC.
Okay.
Cool.
That will make it my turn, I suppose.
It's always your turn, Brendan.
This statue is stunned. 1. But that doesn't mean it still can't take 2 swings at on that.
True. Rolling rocks.
Oh my, I am. The first one is a natural 20.
Oh my god, again?
You need to put that die away.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
You're
yeah.
doing really well. I rolled like a 2 and a 1 last turn. So, but bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay. Broken leg. Crit
Oh,
effect.
no.
The target takes a minus 15-foot status penalty to its land speed until healed.
Ooh, fuck.
Snaps your fucking leg in.
Dang.
That's,
So you said
The statue-
15?
yeah, 15-foot penalty
Yeah.
to speed until healed.
Wow.
The statue under its breath is just muttering, it's like, I must give back. It's just swinging wide on you right there. The second roll to hit is a 22. Does 22 hit?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna have some fun here, I
Sending
guess.
that generational trauma.
That's right.
Emotional and physical damage.
All right, so the first hit is 22 points, or 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And the second
And a
hit
broken leg.
is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck.
35.
You still
That's
up?
that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Woo!
Did you get hit
That's
last
a
round
lot.
too?
No, I did
No,
not.
you didn't. Okay, okay.
No, it missed all of its attacks on Elnat the first time.
Okay.
But that's all the attacks it can make this round.
Austin, was there anything? Was it just healed?
Until
So-
healed, yeah. So I assume if you take any sort of healing,
Okay.
that it would probably go away.
All right. It is going to try and grab you with the last swing, but it only gets a 12, so that's a miss.
Nah, that'll miss.
Actually, is that a critical failure?
My God, you have an opportunity to grab him back. What's the?
If I already had you grabbed, you would have a chance to grab him back, but I don't.
okay.
I don't yet. So, okay. So that's Blue's turn. It's now Purple's turn. He was beating Angoric to a pulp a moment ago. Let's continue. I'm gonna roll a different die. I'm gonna roll my GCP die for this
My
one.
Troy die gave
See
me
how
a
that
5
goes.
earlier, so.
I am so sorry. Okay. So it's not a natural 20, it's a natural 19. But my total there is going to be a 32 on Angoric.
Oh, that's a crit.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
alrighty.
No die, though. No die. No broken legs here.
Yeah, you're fine. Totally fine.
No, these things need are 3 crits to put down.
That's 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Christ.
Goric is down.
Okay. So it's one of those animated fight scenes where the statue just like bonks him on the head over and over again until he falls. He's like inside the ground. Bonk, 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 bonk. All right.
Sure.
Angor goes down. And this guy turns now to Walkroon.
Bring it, bitch.
Seems that you should know the honor of the dwarves. You should sing our praises.
I think that you're the one that should know the honor of the dwarves. You're attacking us for no reason. The hell is wrong with you? We're just in the library.
I will spill Runebinder blood on this day.
You will try.
Oh my god. Okay. 27 to hit.
Fuck!
Oh my gosh.
Aye, you hit me there. That might draw some blood.
After all these years, I'm finally getting good rolls. I can kill you all.
My God, bad.
Jesus,
Because
I
he's-
hope we all
because he's a
have
player
some
now,
backup
too, his luck.
characters.
Doesn't know what to do
Alright.
with itself.
That's right. It's oscillating back and forth so wildly at this point. Okay.
That
Just a regular hit.
that ape.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was just a regular hit, Austin.
Regular hit, correct.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
Pussy shit.
All right. And he's going to try to grab you as well.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's 10 plus my fortitude, right? Was my fortitude DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only going to be a 15.
That will not succeed.
All right. So he will take his last attack and swing at you again and get a 5. Does a 5 hit?
5 is a critical miss.
Okay. So see, I rolled
Killed
low
him.
too.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was cool though.
That was cool.
Is that Kate die?
I think so. Whatever. That's the dark set.
Cool.
Oh,
We
yeah,
got
whatever
this.
We got. You
This
guys
is the
got
one we got in St. Louis. Yeah.
Thanks, Josh.
This is the St. Louis set.
I have a
That was a Halloween show too.
I have
Ooh,
the,
spooky.
D
100.
percentile.
Yeah.
Percentile
Alright.
die.
It is now Huang's turn, as she has assumed her rightful place in initiative order.
Huang.
Boom.
Can I get a Huang?
Can I?
Oi, 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 oi.
Is that
Um.
thing still there? Are the cacti still there? Or do they go away? Thermal paste. Good job, Brendan.
It does not specify the length that spell is there.
Keys. It doesn't? Interesting.
No.
What is it called again?
Flourishing Flora.
I've got it pulled up.
Man, my laptop is hot.
It is hot out. My room is hot.
It's concentrate.
So you have to. God, I don't know how concentrate works.
Maybe?
I don't know spells.
I don't know what that means, really.
Concentrate. Click on it.
It just says concentrate.
An action with this
Nice.
trait.
An action with this trait requires mental cost. It does not say that it lasts until you concentrate. It just says it has the concentrate trait.
You have to concentrate to continue. I think either way, you probably. I mean, I guess you follow your heart. I don't think if you don't want it to be there anymore, I don't think it's there anymore. But if you do want it to be there, it probably is there. But you probably have to spend an action. I'm looking it up.
You're saying to spend an action to leave it there?
No, no. If you don't want it to be there anymore, it's free to get rid of it. Is what I would assume.
Oh. I don't know if I have a lot of feelings about it, one way or another.
Yeah. What would you like to do this turn? You can't see anybody anymore. That guy was destroyed.
Yeah, I probably need to move back over to the other side. And also,
Okay.
I realized last time that I'm a big girl now, and so is Bao. And Bao didn't get his turn last time.
Fucking bow.
Oh.
It's because
Bow
Brendan
gets
didn't
to move
add him to the
independently.
initiative tracker.
To be fair, had a hard time adding myself to the initiative tracker. So.
Touche.
Yeah, so I'll move over to the other side of the T.
Okay. How far can you move?
25. Huh.
Okay, so concentrate by itself doesn't have any real effects. It's just some other things you can't do
I know.
if there's a concentrate trait, like raging.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I think maybe it's just an instantaneous spell. It doesn't have a duration.
I assumed it
Like
was
it's
like
still
too
there.
difficult to train something, so that's why I asked, but it does not appear to be that. So all good.
What are you thinking, dear?
I probably can't hit him from where I'm at, because everyone else is blocking the
Hit
way.
him with what?
I was gonna maybe think about casting Aqueous Blast.
Oh, getting wet in
Old
here.
razzle dazzle, but I don't know.
You could, but you'd only
Orpheus.
get one attack with it.
I know.
Okay.
I'm
Water
an
ball.
expert in Aqueous Blast.
30 episodes. We've come a
Wait,
long way.
wait. What was that, Brendan? Does it take 2 actions to cast Aqueous Blast?
Nope,
No,
it does not.
Takes one action to cast it, one action to
Oh,
use it.
okay.
In one to move around. But so Orpheus is in my way, correct? Where I'm standing
Yeah.
to shoot purple.
But that would just be like a -5, right? Or what's cover?
It covers -2. Soft covers a -2, but you're also over 30 feet away, so it would be a -4 total.
That's not that bad.
There's no point in casting it this turn because I'd have to cast it again next turn. Huh. This game.
You can roll a knowledge check. We are in need of another knowledge check on these things.
Sure, I'll do that instead.
Okay, what kind of knowledge? They are artificial stone statues.
I've seen rocks in nature before.
Yeah, what kind of stone?
It's a construct, so you can use Arcana or Crafting.
Both of those are 0.
That
You
might be
can
difficult.
you can spend a point to give actions to Bow, right?
True.
Yes.
Like a Pokemon.
I guess I can protect companion with 1 and then give another action to bow.
What does Protect Companion do?
Protect companion.
It protects the companion.
They just get a +1 to AC until the
How does it
start
do
of
that?
your next turn.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
I extend my aura, yes.
Okay.
Alright, so bow is on deck. So bow's gonna go due north. Go next to Wakaroon.
Walk in. Boom. Got him.
And so then he's going to claw the purple one.
Fuck yeah. Claw,
Okay.
claw him up. Wait, we just found out they're immune to slashing, right? This one is?
Not immune.
Not immune. Okay,
Nope.
just strong against. You're good.
Well, purple, you said that it just went through him. So I thought that would mean that he was immune.
There's a hardness, most likely, because they're stone.
Well,
Yeah.
I figure that would mean it would it bounce off, but
Oh,
sorry about-
hardness.
thought it was immune.
Bao rolled a 24.
Okay, 24 is a hit.
Oh,
Bitch.
yeah. Very cool. Go, Bao.
And
Go,
I
Bow
did
Ranger!
7 slashing.
All right, 7 slashing. A little tiny amount of damage goes through.
You see hardness 5? Question mark?
All right. Is that all of Bow's actions? So
I got one and he has one, right? So that's 2. I moved and attacked.
if you command an animal, you give him 2 actions.
Yeah, so he moved and attacked. So yeah, that makes sense.
So he moved and attacked. But does he also have what
Yes,
ability? What did you give him?
As
Mature companion.
yeah, as mature adult Bao, he gets 1 independent action himself.
If you give him
so
an
proud.
action, then he has a full 3.
Yeah, I think with
They'll
what I
stack?
did this last turn, I have 3.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if I protected him and give him my aura, then he has 2 from that, plus his 1 independent mature Bao one. From his big boy Bao one.
I think you'd have one more action potentially,
Nice.
right?
Let me slash him again.
Fuck yeah.
And Bow heal. He might need to heal Angoric.
No, everyone's just ignoring Angoric on the ground, bleeding out.
He's laying on claws.
And Goric went down post my turn.
I'm picturing Bao going over doing CPR, but like his little hands are like clawing up his chest further.
I don't know why it's not working.
That didn't go as good. That was
Not good?
18.
Okay, 18 is gonna be missing this guy.
Yeah.
All right, that was the Adventures of Huang and Bao.
I'd watch that show.
There you go. That's all you need.
I
Sometimes
like to,
love is all you need.
I think they need like a little like 80s sitcom sort of theme song.
There you go.
Everywhere you look,
Yeah.
there's a tiny pangolin.
Bao's got like a high pony with a scrunchie.
All right. Sure. It is now Orpheus's turn.
The
Alright.
Orfmeister.
Yeah.
My
It is
turn.
your opportunity to
Can I pick up
destroy
a
another one
bullet?
of these creatures.
Can I?
You
aid it?
can.
Um,
With
with an
an
arrow.
healing. Can I just? Is there like a?
I don't know. Is there?
Medicine check. First aid if you're trained in medicine.
It's 10 minutes to
Right,
Oh,
treat
yeah,
you.
you have to have battle medicine to do it in combat.
I am trained in medicine. Is there? I don't know. I guess I'm asking. Is there a way to aid him? I do not have any. Like
Is there like a
spells. or anything.
stabilize action? Let me look.
She doesn't have any formal education.
I'm trained in medicine.
Yeah.
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 What do you do again?
Yeah. What? Real quick, while we're looking this up, Josh, your brother in chat asks, "Do Pathfinder Orc get that 1 HP rule?" I don't know what he's talking
No.
about.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Orc
fee for
ferocity.
it.
Actually, Orc Ferocity got done away with, but did I take that as my... No, I didn't. Okay.
Ah, you
That
fucking
is my
tease.
ancestry.
That would be
Wild.
wild.
Yeah.
Because then I think
Good
I
call,
think-
Charles. Good call. Even though I didn't do it.
Yeah. Now, Orc Ferocity was basically the bane of people's existences in D&D, because every orc that you fight, just whenever you knock it to unconscious, it actually just stays up and has 1 HP left. It's kind of insane.
I don't see.
I did
where
100
does-
damage.
You
Where does
mean
administer first aid
incredible.
say it takes 10 minutes?
Administer First Aid says it takes 2 actions.
Right.
There's
guess it's
the...
just-
other one that's how you heal people, Austin.
Yeah, treat wounds takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have battle medicine, I think you can treat wounds as an action, as a full round action or
That
something.
must be what I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah, I have that.
So you can do first aid as 2 actions.
You have to have a healer's toolkit.
You have to have a healer's toolkit.
Would that be in
And
here?
if you own a healer's toolkit, then you can have it equipped because you can have one toolkit equipped at all times.
It would be, yeah, it should be in your gear if you have it.
I guess I cannot help him.
But all first aid would do is like stabilize him,
Which is,
which would just prevent him from having to roll on his turn, but he can still roll on his turn.
he didn't go down to a critical, did he?
Josh would like me to stabilize, and Goric would like me to stabilize him, so I guess I'll do it.
I don't remember, honestly. I think I hit him twice. I think.
Josh, you didn't go down to a critical, did you?
I am at -4 health.
The hit that hit you wasn't a critical hit, was it? That took you down?
It was.
Okay.
So you're
So that
down
means
to-
you go straight to dying 2.
Oh, yeah. So I would definitely take being stabilized.
I don't. But if you don't have a first aid kit, the healer's toolkit, you do or do not. I think you have to have that to administer first aid.
Lorna.
A requirement is you're wearing or holding a healer's toolkit.
I do not have a healer's toolkit.
Okay, so you will
Does
not be able.
Angoric have a healer's toolkit?
I do.
So you can one action take it off of his body, and then second action, all of the rest of your actions try to heal him.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Do I roll
But
a d20?
it is a d20, it is a medicine check, but keep in mind that if you get a critical failure on the medicine check, you actually deal damage to him.
Which increases his dying value.
So,
to
which
3.
increases his dying
Okay, so
value.
let's figure
Which
out
would
what the
mean
DC is
that he has
see
to
if it's-
roll.
to not die permanently. Let's
Or
figure
not
out what the
die
DC
permanently.
is. Let's figure out what the DC
I'm
is
going
before
to
you do
roll
anything.
that.
No, don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. Let's figure out the DC is to see if this is even realistic at all. Because we have a lot of turns before Angoric where we could potentially do something.
You guys are no fun. Let's just do it and not think.
Okay, the DC is equal to 5 plus that creature's recovery roll.
You guys are no fun considering things and.
That
Which
creature's
is 15
recovery
plus
roll.
its dying value.
Oh,
So
Okay,
it's going to be
so
17, so the DC is going to be
22.
I don't
What
want to
is-
consider the
What is your
impact
medicine? What is your medicine skill? Is it
That's for me to know and you to find
Okay,
out.
well, Josh, it's a DC 23, or else if she
22.
critically fails, you go down to dying 3. So you look at her character sheet that's right in front of
It's
you.
I have a
When
plus
we-
7.
When we
Okay.
compile these shows later on and do like a highlights reel, I want Lauren to be like, I don't want to think about my decisions, and then do like the episode where she blew up that guy.
So you
in, like-
have to roll a 16 or better.
Easy.
And then
All
I
right.
do have
go
a
ahead.
point of inspiration. Or
You
a
do.
hero.
You've got one bottle cap, or whatever they
You
call
know,
in this game.
if I
Hero
die
point.
on this, I die on this, okay?
That's insane. All right. I guess if she just normally fails, nothing happens, right?
Do
Correct.
you want to blow on the dice?
Okay. So if you
No,
get
it
a
depends
6
on it.
or less, right?
Which you can't with the +7. It'd be
Ready?
a 1's the only way this happens.
Are you ready? Do you want to blow on them?
If the DC is 23, she has to get a 13.
Oh no, you're right. 22, right?
Okay.
What's 8 plus 7? 15?
14.
14?
14.
Okay,
No,
so
17.
just a failure.
Just a failure.
I was like, Josh, 8 plus 7 is
Jeez.
definitely 15.
Jesus
I will
fuck.
roll. I'll use my bottle cap.
Okay, roll again.
So you can kill him? Oh
Yeah.
my,
Austin's stressing out, man.
that's just insane.
I got a 18.
Okay, just another failure.
Okay. So it did not succeed.
You do not kill him though.
Well, that was fun.
So
Okay.
Orpheus picks up
That was
this
fun.
package and it's like, no, stop bleeding, and it's just like putting gauze in all of your open wounds and stuff. But you've got like
way too aggressively.
seriously,
Like,
yeah. Well, you've got like seriously broken bones. So you're like laying there, and like she's like trying to stop the bleeding, and it's not helping.
holy shit. Okay.
All right, it is Krohan's turn. He has a speed of 20 feet, so he's going to move. Move. All right, that's he can get there with 2 move actions and attack this blue one with his last action. Maybe I'll roll really well. I've been rolling well. That is a 24 on this guy, so it is a regular hit. Just the normal damage. I don't get to do the fun double damage this time. Okay. So that is 8 points of piercing damage, and a little bit of that goes through.
I can drain my chalice into Angoric's mouth and give him 12 HP.
You're gonna drain your what into my what?
I'm going to.
It is Walkroon's turn.
I'm going
What
to
is cup?
dump my chalice into your mouth.
Nice.
All of it. Which will give you 12 HP.
Okay.
So that's an action. Drink from chalice, 10 HP. Or 12 HP, 3 per level. 4th level. Yes, 4 times 3, 12. So you have 12 HP. My chalice is drained.
Oh, I'll drain your chalice, buddy.
Yeah. I was trying to look, so I guess let me double check this. It says the requirement is you're holding your chalice implement. Yeah, you drink from that liquid that slowly collects in your chalice or administer it to an adjacent ally. It's me administering it to him. Pouring it down his throat.
Whoa,
Okay.
what?
Well, I'm not just going to let it swish around in you. I'm going to grab your throat a little bit and get it down there.
You're gonna what? To my throat?
Yep.
He says, think of home, and then he starts pouring liquid down your
So
throat.
you are wounded 2.
Wounded 1.
Wounded 1. Sorry, it's not your dying condition. It's just how many times you stood up. Okay, so you're wounded 1, but you have 12 HP now. Got that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next thing I am going to do is look to this purple. I guess I'm going to do an esoteric lore check on this thing. I know we're already so deep into the combat, but I'm going to do that and then try to hit once again. So yeah, just doing a normal lore check. Natural 2. I assume that a 13 does not help anything.
Is this the thing where if you get a failure, I have to give you a piece of true and
Oh yeah, you're right.
untrue information?
Yeah, dubious knowledge. So I always get something right. That's right. Did you see the GCP thing, the suggestion that they have, like something that's very close to that creature, giving them information on that? That's different.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I was trying to look up the specific thing. It's unmistakable lore. So if you roll a critical failure, you get a failure instead. So, and then my failure is dubious knowledge. When you fail a recall knowledge check using any skill, you learn the correct answer and a piece of erroneous information. So the question that I would be asking for this is, what is going on with their armor falling off? Like that's the thing that I want to know.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Yeah.
I just appreciate Sarah quietly saying that.
That was good.
So I will tell you that it's either doing damage above a certain threshold or getting a critical hit might break the armor, which will remove the hardness and lower the AC of the creature.
Okay. Hi! It seems to be some sort of a... I know that it doesn't make a lot of sense,
Armor. It's like seems to be some kind of armor, right?
I know, it seems to be that if you roll, I don't know how to describe it necessarily, a critical hit is the first thing that comes to mind, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But if you hit it really good, you might break its armor, or maybe if you just... I know this is going to sound ignorant, but if you just hit it good enough, I think we could break its armor, because it's made of stone. Angoric, welcome back! It's now Angoric's turn.
Angoric's gonna go.
Finger guns.
Hey.
Do.
Alright, that's my turn. Oh, actually, no, that was my second action. Now I'm going to try to hit. Ooh, that should hit. Stickleberry Stickler with a 25 to hit.
All right, you're swinging at purple.
I'm stabbing it.
25 is a hit. Ah!
Stickleberry Stickler.
Both hands?
Sure.
You using it
No.
two-handed?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I... Oh, and well, it doesn't matter. I'll do it in a second. I trigger a weakness to it. Even though it doesn't have one, I trigger one. Because this is the one
Okay.
that I rolled against. So it gains a weakness to the strike that is weakness 4. So I think that means weakness 4 just means it does
You do 4 more damage.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it is 1d6 plus 2. That is a 6. So that is 8, 10. It'll be 10 points of damage. Or, no. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then plus the 4 is 12. With the weakness. So it'll be 12 points of piercing damage.
All right, 12 points of damage, and you feel like some of that went through.
Okay.
You stabbed into the creature, and you felt it.
Give a little bit.
Yep.
Crack just a little bit. Cool. All right. That'll do, donkey. That's my turn.
All right, that is Walkroon's turn. He is saved Angoric for the time being. You have you wake up. I think they. What did we decide? Did the glass cannon decide that you drop your weapons? Like you're like prone. You have to stand back up if you're unconscious. I do think you'd have to stand back up. If you want to stand back up, that is.
I've tried falling asleep standing up. It's hard.
Yeah. At the very least, you'd have to stand back up. But also, I don't know what you want to do. You're wounded a little bit. You got a little bit of HP.
I think you dropped your weapon too.
Of course, you also have the ability to heal yourself, which is good.
Angoric is going
You
to
should
cast
run.
heal in a 30-foot emanation.
Nice.
Will that also heal the bad guy?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, you can pick and choose. Cool.
You got one of them exclusion things? Cool.
30 foot.
He's
It's going to
filed
be
extension with the IRS,
everyone there. 30
Holy
foot.
shit.
the International Recovery Service.
I don't know. I'm rolling.
Emanations emanate off a person, so they are off a square, not a cross. Emanation.
Burst has a cross in it. Starts at intersections.
14 points of healing for everyone.
Back to full. Let's go.
Hey, back to full.
Statues start flying in
Angoric.
other colors.
Welcome back.
And that's my turn.
Okay,
Good turn.
That's a good turn.
Elnat, you're up.
Who's up?
Me.
That should have
I'm gonna
healed your leg too. Not that it matters for your how far you need
True,
to go, but
true.
that should have healed your leg.
Mm-hmm. Good for morale.
That is good for morale.
Yeah,
A broken leg really
sure.
brings down the party.
I'm gonna swap out my clan dagger for my great axe.
Okay, swap.
Love a good swap action.
And I'm gonna take a swing at old Bluey here. Oh, you got a 19 on the die. 28 to hit.
28 is a hit.
Fuck yeah.
Did you add 2 for flanking?
Then it would be 30.
Ooh,
Still a hit.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah.
not a crit. Damn, 21, isn't it? That's right. Cheeky bastard.
For almost max damage. 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing.
12 slashing. Some of that goes through.
That's what you need the sound effect from Scary Movie where Scream is talking about on the phone where he's slash, he got to that, where he does that little rap or whatever where he kills everyone.
And kills
That'd be a good slashing sound effect.
And then I'll give the
Oh my god.
last action to give Silverforge 2.
There you go.
And he'll take another swing with his tail. It does a little bit more damage.
Slap it. Slap the fish. Or you hit it.
I don't think that 19
19 is a miss.
is it. Okay,
Still got that armor.
that's right.
Yeah, both these guys still have their armor,
yep.
I think.
I guess he'll attack again. He can't really move anywhere. And it's a -5, so it's only going to be +3. Actually rolled better on that one. 22 to hit.
Which is a hit.
That's a D.
I think it's a crit. I think
Where's my
crits break the armor.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
Because
6
based off the
plus
bow and arrow,
3,
attack, I did 5 damage. But both
9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. All right, some of that damage goes through.
Hmm.
These guys are taking damage much more slowly than the other statue was.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
we gotta crit
it's
these
real-
motherfuckers.
real slow, a little slow going. That's Elnat and
I got really
Silver
close
Forge's
to much.
turns. Yeah, that's true. And it is Karu's turn.
I mean, we are like flank gods here. I feel like if we just have these guys surrounded, we're doing everything we can. I mean, we've kind of trapped Purple to the point where we can't flank him, but
And this is the morning, right? This isn't the same night as the party.
I fucking
It's
we
the
did-
morning. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
rested.
yeah, we slept. I've been crazy. It's just like, yeah, it was a long night. Let's go to the library.
I've got
Just
2 of my
hang out.
spells checked, but I'm pretty sure they were from the party. So I just wanted to
Okay,
make
okay.
sure I'm not. Okay.
This is the only thing we've done today.
Okay.
Probably
Well,
a little light
Karu,
reading.
not entirely sure. Not. He has an idea, but isn't completely certain about these creatures. So he's gonna go ahead and spend an action in his mind, trying to ascertain whether or not his mind can meld with theirs.
Okay.
He's gonna. I'll do an Arcana. I have a +10.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Roll.
Is that a secret check?
Oh,
I believe so.
knowledge?
Recall
'Cause you
knowledge.
could tell me
Oh,
something
I should have
full-
had you do my one last round too. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. That's all right. I've been rolling pretty well, so it's +10.
Yep.
What were you trying to find out?
I want to be able to use my mind on him.
Mind affecting.
Yeah,
effects.
you could kind of like reach out with your mind and feel like these statues are just kind of inanimate, like they are
Hmm.
not
Do it.
susceptible to those kinds of trickery. That kind of trickery.
Okay. In that case, then, Karu will lift the head of the felled granite, And,
no.
throw it towards the purple's dome piece.
Through all of us.
Nice.
I like that.
I'm picturing it like
Well,
spinning,
over
spinning really
Over the head.
fast.
So it's a hoop shot or what's it? You really arc it.
A hoop shot. No, you got it.
Alley-oop.
What is that game they play? Hoop ball?
I didn't want to say a
Hoopball.
basketball shot, but I guess that's it. Alley oop.
You mean a hook shot?
Hook shot. Sure.
Okay. Fuck. 19.
19's gonna be a miss.
Yeah, I
So
made
you
it
kill
too
Bao.
fancy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ow, his only weakness. Granite.
That's right.
Granite
Flying
falling from
heads.
20 feet ahead of this guy. It's show.
Okay, so that's Karu's turn.
Oh, it's
All right. Karu does his best to try and get in here and do some damage, but it doesn't work. This creature has now sustained some damage. And, oh man, Krohan came in and stabbed him in the back of the pickaxe. He's going to turn on Krohan and swing with the first one. It's going to
Pebbles?
bite me in the ass now. Yeah, it did not roll well.
You talked about it. The dice gods don't take well on
Yeah.
the name being used in vain.
All right, 15 is going to miss. Second swing is 18,
Surely not. Come on, Krohan.
which is a hit.
No. Krohan, put some armor on.
All right, so Krohan gets hit with this one. Ooh. All right, max damage, which is 16 points of damage on Krohan.
Oh.
Oh, God.
On a scale of 1 to however many hit points he has, how is Krohan feeling?
He's fine. He's his first hit.
I was just trying to get an idea of how many hit points he hit.
Yeah, he's got probably as many hit points as you do, maybe
Really?
close to. I don't know.
Good.
And then the last one, he'll swing one more time on Krohan just to see, get a 6. So a 6 is going to be a miss.
He did not try to aid.
Okay. Orange destroyed. No, he did not try to aid his friend. All right. Let's see. Purple. Angoric has stayed down. You know, he just channeled from the ground.
That's true.
He's just given some health.
That's what I did. Yep.
Does
he-
it
he,
have any? What's the components on that? Like, could he tell that he did it? Like, does it have like
Probably,
a verbal
but-
component?
It's very
I
bright.
think he's probably going to try and fight the guys that are actively attacking him. So we'll do 3 swings. He'll do 1 swing at Silverforge, 1 swing at Wakroon, and 1 swing at Bao.
In that order, right?
In that order.
Sure. I'll take that minus.
All right. 21 against Silverforge.
Yup.
It's a hit. Okay. So that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. He just like left hand swings, like back swings, hits Silverforge. While Kroon, that is a 24.
24 with the multiple attack. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Damn.
That is 12 points of damage. Swings down at Walkroon,
Nice. Stop
clobbers him for a little bit of damage.
You're a mean
And then
dwarf.
I'll use my clear die. I'll try something different for Bow. Natural 1.
Woohoo,
Yes.
You got the deck for that.
That's true. I do have the deck for that. I got the
Well,
deck.
well. How the turntables.
All right, let's see.
Look at Scott
Unarmed.
doing here.
Wait, would it be unarmed or melee? They're both kind of true. I guess unarmed. Yeah, I don't know if this is possible. It says it's a bad jam. He swings out, jams his appendage, I guess a fist or maybe a leg. He tried to like step on Mao, and he is clumsy 1 and enfeebled 2.
Enfeebled.
Does the
Nice.
critical fail deck not list the different kinds of damage too? Is it just different kinds of attacks?
It's different kinds of attacks. It's melee, ranged, unarmed, or spell.
Interesting.
It's just kind of different. I don't know what I'll look at what those do, but it is no longer his turn. It is Huang's turn. Enfeebled Sekiro. That should probably get me close, right? Nobody thought that was good. That's right.
I did. I was good.
You cut
I
off.
know what Sekiro is, so that's why it's funny. It's so weird. I wonder why they're different. Kinetic energy spells. I guess that's how the Starfinder is too.
I think Huang would like to summon animal.
What?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Huang would like. I thought you were doing bows, and I was confused.
Okay.
Get with it.
Is that what it's called? Summon animal?
Yep.
All right. That is 3 actions.
Yes.
All right. What are you summoning?
Something with some air, some flight.
Fun.
Some air.
Summon animal. What level? Like, I guess isn't there like different levels to it? Summon animal.
Are you casting it? What level are you casting it at?
Heightened, 3rd.
Third level?
You're casting it at 3rd level?
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
My God, there's some crazy shit here. You could
I
summon.
was
a
gonna say you
fucking
could probably
narwhal.
get some good shit at 3rd level. Summon
A
a
giant seahorse.
A giant dragonfly nymph. Fen mosquitoes swarm? Alright, fucking place.
That really just felt like Austin didn't know how to pronounce mosquitoes for a second.
Yeah, well, I was just.
Wait, it's
Fen mosquito swarm flenkit. What the fuck is that? Fantooth.
what you said heightened to 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, so it's level 2, the level 2 list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Wolverine.
But
Summon Wolverine.
yeah.
It's Hugh Jackman.
What do you want to try and summon?
Something with flight.
Giant bat. Giant flying squirrel.
Killing me right now.
It's looking like giant bat is gonna be. Oh, you could summon a fucking Terradon, or Pteranodon. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
That was literally. I said it. That's just how I would say it, and then I knew that would set off Brendan. Pteranodon. That's probably your best. That's cool.
You can also summon a giant opossum.
But
think it's
like a
just a giant
grand
possum.
opossum. Yeah.
If you're saying opossum, then I'm saying Terradon.
It says opossum right on it.
Isn't it just possum?
No.
No.
There's a difference between possum and opossum?
Yes.
Okay.
TIL.
Yeah, yeah, today I learned.
We'll let
We'll
you
go-
figure that one out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
They're gonna talk about that one.
AI will correct it later.
No, I'm just Googling. I don't need to talk about it.
Hippogriff, boar, black bear, crocodile, giant bat, giant crab,
I Pteranodon's probably cool.
Pteranodon? Okay. I may have a picture of one of those somewhere. Where are you summoning it at? It's probably also going to be large size, so it's not going to fit into any of these squares.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, shucks.
I didn't think of that.
You don't think it could go between Karu and the rest of them?
And it can, but it won't be able to reach the creature then.
Well, I don't know. Will it be able to move this turn anyway, since I took all my turns to summon it?
I don't know. I've never tried this in 2nd edition. Austin's sharing something because he thinks he's probably right, but he's not.
Nope. I mean, I was just saying that it's a common thing for us to say.
It's what people say. Yeah, we say possum. It's not what the name of the animal though. So you want to put him here on these 4 squares?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a log my controlled substance.
Well, let's look at summon, I guess, first. I don't know anything about summoned creatures have the. I don't know. Do they get actions? Does anybody have any idea?
It says they fight for you, so I hope so.
Summon creature. It has the minion traits.
Does it
I
have the
think
minion trait? Where does it say that at?
Under summoned, a creature called by a spell or effect gains the summoned trait. A summoned creature can't summon other creatures, create things of value, or cast spells that require cast. It has the minion trait. If it tries to cast spell, blah blah blah, summon, da da da. Okay, immediately when you finish casting the spell, the summoned creature uses its 2 actions for that turn. A spawn or other creature generated from summoned creature returns to its unaltered state once the summoned creature is gone. Okay, so it sounds like he gets 2 actions right off the rip, and then it's just
so the
like
Pteranodon is going to get 2 actions, and Bao is still going to get 1 action. Your turn's done though.
Cool. So I was gonna have him fly.
Stats.
I'm guessing fly would be 1 move.
Fly action, yep.
Yeah.
So you can fly above. Purple? Question
It has
mark?
what's its move speed? It's got 40 feet of flight, which means
It's got 40 feet of flight, and it has the ability called Swoop, which it takes 2 actions. The Terradon can fly up to its speed and make 1 beak strike at any point during this movement.
Nope, I'm gonna do that.
So that's what you're doing. You just alright. So it's gonna just fly by. It's gonna fly up and over everybody. I guess we'll just go this far, and swing at it once. So roll your attack. It's got a +10, I think, maybe.
26.
Really? Okay. 26 is a hit.
Nice.
That is 1d10 +3 piercing. The d10 is the
You said +3?
anyone. Yep.
12.
Cool.
12 points of damage. All right. Some of that goes through.
Interestingly enough, learned just today that flying up is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. It is now Bao's turn, I believe, with 1 action.
He can still reach him, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna claw him again.
Okay.
Ooh. 11.
As a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's now Orpheus's turn. And Gork is alive! And he is.
Because of Orpheus.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh, whoa!
No. I'm looking at where everybody is, and I feel like it makes it difficult for me to.
It is very difficult to get involved in this combat right now.
That's why I hired a Pteranodon.
You might be able to back up to
Right.
here and like arguably shoot over.
That was kind of what I was thinking. Is if I'm like,
I can't imagine that Bow gives much cover.
Yeah, I
Point.
threw over bow. I mean, I missed, but I feel like I was close.
Here I have partial vision of blue guy.
Okay.
And that way I feel like I'm in a decent enough line of sight to see, but also like realistically not hit
Sure.
say comrade.
Conrad, I like the way you put that.
Comrade.
Comrade.
Uh,
Orpheus talk like this from now on.
Comrade or and
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit with my short bow.
Hey,
Are you from Soverian?
leave the accents to Brendan.
We kind of want to hear if Lorna can do Russian, though.
Oh, I cannot.
Do it.
I'd love to
Oh.
hear it.
I believe in you.
No.
I bet you got a good one in there.
Pressure.
You,
I'll try later. How about that?
you got this.
No. Orpheus roll. Now
Very
I just
good.
sound like a caveman. Orpheus roll 7.
roll good.
I didn't realize that was it.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. 17. And you're shooting your bow at the blue one?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a miss.
A miss? Okay, do I get
Yeah.
to try again?
Yeah, that was you moved, that's one action, and you shot, that's one action. So you can attack one more time if you want.
All
But you have that penalty.
I'll try.
Got that penalty in you.
That penalty.
Oh, I rolled even. Well, 9. No. Sorry. 14. So that's another miss. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Alright, it is Krohan's turn. He is flanking this creature with Elnat. And he says, "Brother, we must destroy the statue together." And he issues a combo attack. No, I'm just kidding. Both of you guys. You guys are
Combo.
combo attack. Alright. Which dice should I use? You guys any preference? I got blue, green,
D20.
clear. Okay, good job. Alright. He's going to go for the
Not
triple
clear.
attack.
Triple.
Not clear. Oh, okay. Ooh, alright.
What's
Yeah, that was not the move. Alright, so first one's a 17, which is a miss,
with the flank zone.
even with flanking. And the last two are a natural 2 and a natural 1.
Ooh, another critical fumble.
So guess who gets to roll a fumble?
Krohan.
Oh no. Krohan's fumble is bonk. He hits
it.
himself with his pickaxe and gets stunned too.
Oh my god.
Didn't we already have that one?
No, we had a critical hit that gave someone else.
Oh, that
Krohan
gave
just
it.
hit himself
Okay.
in the head with his own pickaxe and gave
Yeah.
himself a bonk.
Bonk, bonk. Alright, Krohan is effectively taking himself out of the next round of combat, and it is back up to Walkroon's turn.
All right. I mean,
I gotta roll those dice next for one of my enemies so that it's hot.
I think we decided that if you fail an esoteric lore check, you can't do it again, right? Like, is
I
it
think
better?
for
You do it again with like a harder number.
Yeah,
It's like you
probably.
don't know the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I am just going to try to hit, I guess.
I'm gonna try.
With the Stickleberry Stickler to hit.
And you're gonna
old
try and
purple
reason
here.
with the mindless statues.
We did learn that they were mindless. That is oh, that's a cracked die if I've ever seen. I need to pull these coins out of my thing. Okay. 15.
Makes it
that's
easier for
going
me to build them.
24 to hit with the Stickleberry Stick.
The hit.
Okay. That is going to be the 1d6 plus 6 actually. Okay, so that is going to be a total of 8 points of piercing damage because I trigger the weakness still on this guy.
Okay.
So that is my first action. Just don't know. I feel like I hate just being in, just up close, just smacking the guy. It's just so bleh.
Same.
I really don't think there's anything else that I can be doing here, though. Can't really roll another check against him. All right, I'll try to hit one more time, and then I'll try to aid after that. So, okay, we'll go for a second attack. Natural 20. Let's fucking go.
Hey, that's what we needed.
All right,
There you
sick.
go.
Okay,
Just
okay,
what I
okay. Let's roll in the deck.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Okay, piercing. Skewered. Triple damage. Crit
Nice.
effect. The target is slowed 1 for 1 round. Okay. And the Stickleberry
Who am I to
Stickler...
deny the gods of fate?
Exactly. It does not have anything fatal or anything on it, so it's just going to be 1... Oh my god. Do I double the damage for weakness? Or triple the damage for weakness, too? I think so. I think it's only deadly that you don't triple.
Less damage, yeah.
I think.
But I think it applies last, doesn't it? Weakness to the
To the overall damage.
Because my damage
weakness
is
is
basically...
not
But
doubled when calculating critical strikes. You apply the bonus damage at the end of the damage
Okay.
calculation.
that works. Okay, so it is going to be minimum damage. I rolled a 1 on 1d6. I guess I just rolled the 20. So that is going to be 3 times 3 is 9 plus 4 is 13.
13.
So
But it was a
triple
critical
damage.
hit, right?
Critical hit. Oh yeah. So
All right, so you run this thing all the way through, and then you hear the big thunk as the chainmail that it's wearing, like the stone chain, just drops to the
Nice.
ground, and it's completely exposed.
fuck yeah. And it's slowed for 1 round. God damn it! I
Sure.
hate that.
Oh my god.
Hey, by side effects. Yeah, target is slowed 1 for 1 round, which does something.
Does something.
It's not
He's also
stunned.
enfeebled and clumsy, so this one is suffering.
I am on it. Slowed conditions.
What's your last action?
I am going to say, Angoric! I knocked the armor... top of the morning to you. Angoric! I knocked the armor off of him! Give him a big bonk! And I point to the space where the spear went through. So I'm going to... I'll do that as a perception check to point it out.
Okay.
Or I
Alright,
could try
it
to
will
go
be
for an attack.
Angoric's turn.
If you have a preference, Brendan, I could try to
It doesn't
attack you.
matter.
I could.
And Gork is going to reply, I'm knocked out. I was knocked out, not blind.
Oh.
But, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems like slowed and stunned are like the same thing, Brendan.
I think they kind of are, but they're kind of not.
Okay, you still have 1 fewer action. Is
Yeah.
all that means for right now. Interesting. Stun probably, I think, is worse. I feel like stunned also has other things involved with it, maybe? I don't know. Oh well, cool.
Oh, well, cool.
Anyways,
Yeah, Angoric. If
is
you
it
attack.
Gork's turn officially?
Yes. You go. And Gork's
Uh,
go.
And Gork is going to somewhat reluctantly listen to Woke Run and attempt to hit this guy with his
Okay, let me roll a perception check to see if I aid you. I definitely do. That is a 21 to
And
aid.
Wolfrun's rolling amazing today.
I've got some above 10 numbers.
Which is unusual and
It is, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, So I add that 8 on top of it. That is definitely going to be a hit. How much does an 8 add? Just
Just a +1. Yeah, unless I critically succeed, then it'd be a +2.
That is, I think, a 26. Yeah, 26 to hit.
All right, that's a crit.
Let's go!
Nice.
Because they're reduced armor. Let's fucking go. All right, another critical. Oh wait, no, we don't use that on the.
And that's just double damage, right? Double what I roll.
Or if your weapon has a special ability, then
It
it
does.
does that as well. So
That is going to be 20 points of damage.
ooh, no hardness.
20 points
all
of
that goes
damage.
through?
And this statue is destroyed.
Yeah, let's
Yay.
fucking go.
And Gork is going to be like, I get knocked down. Why get up again?
Can I get up again?
And then knock them down. Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. So that was your turn. You stand up, pick up your whorehammer, and just smash this thing into oblivion.
I know you
What
said
hammer?
war. Thank God everyone else had Warhammer as well.
Warhammer.
You said Warhammer, but I was just about to say, oh my God, I thought you said Whorehammer.
It sure sounded like
It sounded like
I said-
Warhammer.
I said Warhammer, but I was swinging at the same time. I said Warhammer.
Maybe that is a Warhammer.
All right. I like it. I think that will make it Elnat's turn. There's one remaining statue that has not been crit.
And it's
But it
in the
has
worst
been hit.
spot in the room.
You know,
Yeah,
there is.
well,
I want to say it before we're done. There was definitely an opportunity here to be diplomatic with these guys. I think, based off the way
They
that
are
they were
very
talking to
mindless.
us, I agree. But I think that there's something that we could have said there. I think it's way too late now. And by the time
All right,
we
Daredevil.
came to that realization, it was too late. But I think that that's important to note. So if we can get this guy down to like thermal paste, good job, Brendan. Anything?
You just walk up to him and you're just like, eh?
Or you're gonna give him thermal? I give you the paste. I got you.
I'll give you the base. All right, Elnat, what you want?
Okay, one action
Forge Father.
or one action to Silver Forge to.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have Silver Forge run up here. One second, do I? Okay, yeah. I'll have him go here, so that.
For our listeners, Silver Forge is an animatronic dinosaur that was sent to aid Elnat by the god of the forges himself,
Fuck
Indeed.
yeah. I'll show him. on screen.
According to Elnat.
according to Elnat. He's really just a
Um,
mechanical dinosaur that appeared out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah, I almost shot him. too.
And he's gonna take a swing with his tail.
Hey, I'd take a swing
Nine-
at that.
19. I don't think that hits. It's 21. memory
No.
serves.
19
21
would be
AC, I
missed.
think, until we crit him.
Okay. All right. Action one next action for Elnat. He's gonna swing with the great axe. And that is 19. It's still not gonna be a crit, but it's a hit. I got a 19 on the die.
Okay.
Sucks. Yeah, freaking. Well, it's max damage, so 14 damage.
Alright.
And I guess I'll go for one last attack. Come on.
Need that crit.
Should I
Natural
go-
20.
Should I go black and maroon or yellow and red?
Once you go black, you never go back.
I'm
buddy.
feeling black right now.
Okay.
Maroon.
And that is the natural 20 we needed.
Let's fucking
Hey.
go!
Finally. I hadn't used that one in a while, so
Man,
it must
when
have
we
been
need him, we get him.
trying to impress.
Bludgeoning
Alright.
damage?
Slashing damage.
Slashing, excuse me. Carve your initials. Normal damage. The target is so humiliated it can do nothing but attack you. At the end of each of its turns, it can attempt a will save to end this effect.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't.
But that's
I don't think it would really be humiliated. It's a construct.
well. I think what happens here is like you slam into it, and it's just like the spirit of Angrod burns within you. You must be destroyed first, and it's like focused now entirely on you.
I guess I could.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a holy war now.
That's right.
Uh,
But you got a crit on it,
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
so double damage.
Yeah.
This one
not,
specifically said normal damage.
Oh, it
If
said
you
normal
ta- if you-
damage.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. I know in
Mm.
Starfinder there was always the option of taking the card or not. I actually
I
don't.
guess that's fair.
I don't know if that's
Well,
a thing. with this.
Yeah, I mean, like
I don't know why you would
was-
trade off being the only one that attacks for less damage. That seems weird.
Yeah.
Well, they keep it.
Go ahead, do
focused
double
on-
damage.
Go ahead and do double damage. Okay.
That's fine.
Not great. 8, 16 total.
Okay.
Only got a 6 on the die, so.
And the armor clanks off of the creature, exposing its not beating heart.
Ooh.
Take it out now!
All right, it will be Kara's turn next, I think.
Oh yeah, look at me.
Okay, yeah. Just say again. You can disregard the card effect and use your attack's existing critical specialization effect if you prefer.
Still I got that blue guy alive?
Still got that blue guy.
Confirmed.
Yeah, Kaoru needs to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just move up to there. Take
Karu
space
is
from that.
currently in his final form, right? I should update that.
I am.
Karu
Yeah.
has evolved. Yeah.
Looks like one of those.
It's actually the last round of it, so might as well make use of it.
You didn't finish your
I'm
sentence.
doing a him
God.
with
That's just Kaoru.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up monkey man. All right, what does he do?
Yeah, so he's just moving up, and so no mind effects. So again, he's just gonna take the head of his fallen comrade, spin it like a globetrotter, and try and chuck it at this guy's skull.
Nice.
For a 22 to hit.
22's a hit.
Cool. 2, 3, 6. Not great, but 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very nice, very
All right.
nice.
7 points. That's not nothing, but this
Especially
creature
since
is
it goes
still
now, with this-
it's still up, which means it has the opportunity to do simply full attack Elnat here. All right. The first attack is a
No crits, no
31.
crits. Ah. Yeah, that's a crit.
Well,
31's a crit? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
You need to throw that die out the window.
That was the best roll. Okay. That is going to be 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
Still up?
Still up.
Okay.
Not by a lot, but I'm still up.
All right. Second attack is a 17.
That'll miss.
Okay. The last attack is only a 9.
That'll miss too.
So he just clobbers you with that first one. I imagine, like immediately, like nose broken, like bleeding, and like black eye immediately swollen. Your face is all like mashed up. And then he swings at you twice more, and it's just like, not quite, not quite. I keep forgetting to grab too with my attacks that hit, but oh well. It will be Huang's turn next. And by Huang, I mean the menagerie.
The menagerie.
All right, you're quite far away from the action. What does Huang want to do?
It's true. Can you zoom out? Yeah, I'm definitely far away from the action, aren't I?
You can zoom out. I can't zoom out for you.
I think she was saying stream.
Yeah. I guess move up.
What's your move speed?
25.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Tell me
You
why.
will love me forever. Oh,
You are now 25 feet away, but with 1, 2, 3 friendly combatants. More realistically, 2 in front of you.
Can you not
This-
see the Pteranodon on the stream for some reason?
Yeah, 'cause no one else can because of the bookshelves.
Okay, that's hilarious. Okay.
Does the Pteranodon get its own turn still? Or is that part of my turn?
It gets 2 actions.
I think since it is
After your
a...
turn.
I think it's a minion now, you have to command it like you would anything else, right?
I thought you said it got two actions.
I think it does
because
after
it's
it's
a summoned
summoned. It gets 2 turns right then, but then I think after that it's a minion that you have to command. At least that's how I understood it.
creature.
I
Okay.
could be very wrong, but I think that makes sense. I will look into it again. One moment. Let me look at what the minion trait does. Minions are creatures. The minion acts on your turn in combat once per turn, and you spend an action to issue it commands. For animal commanding, you command an animal. Minion
Alright.
that's a spell or magic item, like a summon minion, you sustain the effect, blah blah blah. If given no commands, minions use no actions except to defend themselves or to escape from harm. So I think in the same way that you give Bow 2 actions, you can give your Pteranodon, sorry, 2 actions.
So, but it would require 2 actions. So I moved and then give 2 actions. That would be my turn for about.
you
Or
give-
No,
Wong.
you spend 1 action to give to... Yeah, if you wanted to give an action to Bow and an action to the Pteranodon, then they would each have 2 actions.
Well, Bao already has his own actions.
Bow already has 1 by default, so Bow would have 3 then, and the Pteranodon would have 2. Or you could just leave Bow at 1, do something, and then also give the Pteranodon... You've only used 1 action right now.
Yep.
So you can spend an action to give the Pteranodon
But
2 actions, or you can spend an
But I
action...
also can't do anything because my friends are in my line of sight. Yeah, I guess I'll summon my
Yeah, it's an
Pteranodon.
inconvenient location.
Yeah, it's just we're fighting in a very tight space here. So okay, so spend an action to give the Pteranodon 2 actions. You're gonna
And
use
then
your last action
Bow.
to give Bow 2 actions as well.
Yeah.
So he'll have 3. Cool. So now you have
I
5
think
more
Bow-
actions to spend.
I think Bao will just have 2. I think Bao only has 1 independently.
And then use...
But when you spend an action, you give him 2.
Oh, okay, that's just for everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think.
I don't
Right.
know... The Pteranodon has, what I say, 40 feet of fly, so it can get to the blue guy. I can't see him to move him, so...
I don't know why it's like not measuring him
Popping
either. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess 25 would be here. 30, 35. He can get to there and be in
And
the
then-
air.
If you want him to swoop
So-
again, you could do the 2 action swoop, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead. All right. So you're gonna attack with him. Or are you gonna move Bow too?
Yeah.
All right. So you can attack once with the Pteranodon, twice with Bow.
Petals, go! Crazy.
Caw, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Alright, so I'll do the Pteranodon first.
Okay. Plus 10.
Plus 10 is 25.
Sheesh.
Okay. That's a hit.
And it is 1d10 plus 3 piercing.
1d10 plus 3.
That'd be 8 piercing.
Nice. That's good.
Let's
All
go.
right, the
Sarah.
statue's starting to crumble.
Come on, Bow!
And then Bao gets to slash him.
Bow, bow.
Hash slinging slasher.
Oh my god. The slash slinging. The hash bringing. Flinging
What?
slash.
That's poopy. 10.
10 is going to be a miss.
Yeah. So slash them again.
Okay.
And again.
15.
Okay. The bonus on that one should be a little bit lower, right?
Yeah, it was 8
Okay.
before.
All right. That 15 total
Yeah,
is
It's
a
outright.
miss on this guy.
Ah.
yeah, that sounds alright.
All right. So that was the Adventures of Huang, the Pteranodon, and Bao.
What's the Pteranodon's name?
I don't
What's
know.
his name?
You summoned it.
That's your decision, Sarag.
I'll
Terry?
think about it.
With a
Terry.
P as well.
Terry loves yogurt.
Pterry.
I
You
don't know,
that
guys.
alibi?
If I call you over to my house, do I get to rename you, or
He
You call
can't
me whatever you
speak to
want.
us, so we just have to give him a name.
Just don't call me Shirley. All right. It is Orpheus's turn.
The
You have a
orc
chance
monster?
to end this combat, but I will let you know that hallway is now filled with Karu and the after image of a full-size Karu and a pangolin, a flying pteranodon, a dwarf, and a mechanical velociraptor, another dwarf.
Get over Bao and Karu.
You can take a shot if you want to take a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna know it.
Just get a bag of treats.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, just kill him.
Yeah,
Kill
just
him.
roll the medicine check. What's the worst that can happen?
Just get a can with grain and just like make a little trail away, and they'll go follow it.
Just shake it and say, "Come here, pony." Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I rolled a 22.
22's a hit.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Wow.
Finish him off, Lorn Dog. Lord
Sometimes your
Master.
dreams become a reality.
I've
Heard
heard
you
that.
say like you're a fairy princess.
Yeah, it works in theory.
I am a fairy princess.
Oh, okay.
Don't you see? I'm so pretty and nice.
What you see?
Isn't it obvious?
It was just the your pure joy and Josh's facial expression not changing at all that really made that moment.
Oh, it's usually that dichotomy in general that gives me joy.
I
Well,
only got 3 hit points. 3 damage.
3 damage. I didn't think that was possible.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, because there's no bonus. That's right.
Okay. 3 damage.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Another arrow.
Okay.
Loose. Let the arrow loose.
You have to draw first.
17.
17?
17, I'm going to say with that particular situation that you're firing into is going to be a miss.
That's fair.
Okay, we can't win them all.
I think we're gonna win this though.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see. It is Krohan's turn, but he is stunned 2, I believe. He's got one opportunity. He's got one action to make, and he's holding his head now, which is bleeding. He took 16 points of damage from one swing this thing. And he says
slowed 1, right?
He's stunned 2. He got stunned 2 from the bonk.
Oh, I thought that
From
was
the bonk.
I thought it was okay. Who am I thinking that got slowed 1? Never mind, it's alright.
Exactly.
Takes one swing. It's a 23 with flanking, so
Damn.
he gets a hit. Whoa!
Oh damn, don't let Brendan
Brings
get the
it
joy
down.
of killing his own character.
All right, he does 4 points of damage, and the thing crumbles.
Alright.
Let's go! W's in the chat!
W's in the chat. The players have survived another combat.
Look
at us. Hey, look at us.
By
Look
the
at us. Huh?
hair
Who would have thought? Not me.
on our chins.
Let's
I'd like to
go!
thank Academy and my friends, and most of all, Orpheus for picking me up.
We're trying to.
No, you
Aye.
did it. I refuse to admit Wopron did it.
And Gorek! Fuck you!
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Then the biggest thing out of that, I think, was the fact that Angoric went down, and he is now wounded 1.
Down bad, crying in the gym.
Aye. And Gorek, are you able to take a look at yourself and fix yourself up there, or do you need someone with medical expertise to take a look at you?
Well, according to the research that I've done, I just need to heal myself completely and sit still for 10 minutes. So,
That's true.
Angoric is going to use another heal on himself,
Okay.
which, will automatically heal him back to full. And sit still for 10 minutes while the rest of them study the rest of the book.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Walker's
Elnat's
gonna-
also going to he's going to take a 10-minute prayer break to gain a focus point back, and then use a lay on hands on himself.
All right, I think Ophelia's gonna show up, and she's gonna be like, "What in the nine hells was that?"
I don't know. Some goons ran in here and started shooting guns and smacking stuff and broke 3 of your statues. And he turns around and there's just a Terradon flying in the air. And they brought the fucking dinosaur. It was the craziest shit I ever saw. I'm gonna just Oh, I'm just gonna squeeze past you here. I'm gonna go check out a book over here, and Walker's gonna go sit in one of these chairs, and just take 10 minutes as well. He's gonna pull his chalice out, set it down on a coaster, obviously on a coaster, and let that fill back up.
All right. Well, she's gonna grumble a little bit. She's like, never seen anyone disrespect the clan halls like this, and all the books that are damaged.
I shot it. You've seen that before. Oh, Ria, what are you doing here? Are you okay? I forgot you were here.
Oh my God! I'm just like a non-player character.
Rio was here this time?
Ria is sitting over here. Ria, are you okay? Did Ophelia take care of you? That ugly wench.
Oh yeah, I was just waiting to see if you guys won the battle or not.
Oh, we weren't a part of that battle. We actually showed up late. There was a bunch of other people, and they broke stuff. And you're not going to believe it, but there's cactus in the library now too.
That's crazy. I think you'd have to make a bluff check or you lie through your teeth like that.
All right, I will. Except for, is bluff a thing? It's deception, right?
Yeah, probably deception.
Yeah.
I'm untrained in deception. I rolled a 4 for a total of 7.
Okay.
So she very much knows I'm lying.
Okay, dokie then. Whatever you say there.
Yeah,
no,
Ria's
it's
also
crazy.
not entirely there. She's a little cracked, so she thinks of things in terms of like Starfinder rules.
Yeah, that's right. That's
shit.
right. Okay, so
I'm gonna take at least 20 minutes here, actually.
What's everybody feeling after that combat? You just about got pummeled to death by some statues.
Actually,
Yeah, no shit.
Karu feels a little guilty at the moment. He's not entirely certain that he didn't cause this
I think
just
Igor's
by meddling with the statues.
feeling
So he's-
better now that he's been revived by the gracious Orpheus.
Oh, I can't even remember his name. Can ya?
Does Angoric take his healer's kit back?
Yeah, actually, he's going to ask, where's my healer's kit?
I have it here. You can have it back. I was attempting to aid you, but
attempting.
You'll notice that the healer's kit is almost entirely out of burn cream for some reason.
What?
Exactly.
Some reason.
For some reason.
I'm curious how long this Terradon lasts. Is it just flapping still in the middle of the library?
What is it called?
Yeah, why does he keep
Pteranodon?
saying
God damn it.
I mean, a T-Rex lived for like 30 years, so if it's anything like that,
It just is here now. It has nothing to do with magic or anything. It's just you brought it here and now it stays.
It says sustained up to 1 minute, so I think you have to have an action to sustain it, but you can sustain it for up to a minute.
After a minute,
I
it's
think while Elnat is doing like his praying to Angrod to gain the focus point, a lot of it is going to be like the focusing of it is he's going to be tending to his clan dagger, making sure that it didn't, chip or anything like that, and that's going to be kind of that like. Like if someone like got really rattled, they kind of like have like a worry stone or something or some sort of a fidget. That's kind of what he's doing while he's going over his prayers.
Yeah, we get that you're making sure your knife didn't chip and shatter.
I understand
I'm
that
preventing
reference.
it from chipping and shattering.
And I mean he's just focused on that.
It is. It's shattered.
It's the first time that
Really
he's
dull.
ever used his clan dagger. I mean it's one of those things that he realizes that sometimes it will be needed, but it's taking something off of basically taking it off the pedestal because it was always regarded as like, oh no, you're not, it's purely ceremonial, you're not supposed to use it type of thing is how he regarded it.
Yeah.
And then
But it's better to not die.
right, it was one of those things. He's like, it's my life or whatever, I gotta at least try it.
You tried all that based on the basis that I thought that they were weak to piercing damage.
Basically, while Corinne's just like, use piercing damage! I saw an arrow go through it!
Which isn't a bad train of thought. It was the wrong train of thought. But...
Hey, whatever. You gotta take those chances.
More to say.
So
I'm just
I would say, based on this combat and some of the things that these dwarves said during the combat, that the spirits kind of said during the combat, you would all get the idea that maybe everything is not quite as it seems with some of like the histories that you've been reading. Like there's a little bit of a schism. Like there are different groups of thought, kind of regarding how, like the quest for Sky and hiking Targix. Like
after we've taken a little
quest.
bit of time to hang out here, 20 minutes at least for Walkaroon, can we investigate the other statues to see if we can tell if there's any chance of that happening again? Like just
if you take a look, it seems like, and I would say that Karu is probably especially tuned into this.
Yeah.
But it seems like the spirits have quieted down now. Like they're no longer like kind of brimming right at the surface like they were before.
And everything
But I think
that they had crumbled to dust, right? There's nothing.
They're just broken statues. Okay. Yeah.
Especially the head.
Especially the heads. They've been thrown around a little bit.
Bloody. Okay.
I will say that Karu, you can even like kind of like tune in to some of those whispers a little bit and just like kind of hear them talking about. It's like there's so many stories about this quest for Sky. Like the dwarves, they all began this great quest, and like you're kind of hearing, it's like not all of us though. There were some that were left behind.
Of course.
And you hear that there were dwarves that believed that they should stay in the Darklands. That it was not Torag's will that brought them upwards. That it was just the word of a few boisterous young dwarves, and that it wasn't worth it because the quest for Sky was costly. Like they had to pick up everything that they, all of their supplies and go on this long journey, like months, years in the making, to like travel upwards from underground. They had sometimes like stop and dig tunnels for like weeks at a time to like get through the solid stone. Like they had to fight. Like there were situations where maybe there were orcs that were living in the tunnels, and there was a conflict, or there were some of the creatures that you fought thus far, the Zolgaths. Like maybe they were living in the tunnels and they didn't want to move, so there were conflicts that happened as a result of this. Yeah, so some of the dwarves abandoned Targic's path and traveled in different directions. So there was a lot of dwarves that maybe resented or regretted that Torag's mission caused so much bloodshed and earned them so many enemies.
If Karu's kind of talking about that out loud, I might ask Rhea while I'm sitting over here looking through books or whatever, if she's at all familiar or if anything that they said rung any specific bells for her, being who she is and what she does.
Says, well, I am kind of a historian, so I do know a lot about this, especially being a friend of Clan Talor.
Hi.
She said, I know that there were some people maybe unhappy with hiking Targic's plan, but for the most part, once they reached the surface, all that resentment went away because there was a whole new land which to be settled. She said that the food and resources were plentiful here in the mountain. Like when we reached the surface, it was a kind of an oasis for the dwarves. She says, but there was some kind of mix-up after he reached the surface.
After who reached the surface?
After Targic,
excuse me.
Targic became the High King, and there was a period of great happiness for the dwarves. But there's the Sky Citadels, the great dwarven cities that reach up into the sky.
Sure, I'm very familiar. Yeah.
Yes, you would be because you're a dwarf. So she says, but the Sky Citadel Koldukar, they built an elaborate tomb because at this point Targic was starting to get older in age. They built him like basically a final resting place, and he spurned them. Yeah. So it's like after he told them no, he didn't want the tomb. He was not interested in it. And then, according to the legends,
you could say.
Yes, according to the legends, he just left
Aye, and went where?
No one
We don't
knows.
know. Ah, so that's the point of the adventure.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's a point of someone's adventure. You want it to be yours? Take it. I'm too. I'm not strong enough to go looking for Sky King's Sky King's
Aye.
tomb.
You're plenty strong.
I mean, you didn't even see me in that fight. I was over here fighting a level 1 rat.
There's rats in here.
Not anymore.
Oh, you won. I told you were strong.
1 XP.
Aye,
997 more to go.
Krohan! Bring that ass here.
What?
Do, 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 do.
Um, I'm just trying to figure out what the next step of what we're supposed to... So, we're still... That feels like something. That feels
Does
like
feel
a
like
thing that we're going to do potentially eventually, but I don't know how that connects to our current reason for being in the library, which is trying to figure out how to get the marionette puppet soul out of the gem so that Krohan can be accepted back into his clan, right? Like, that's the reason that we came to this library?
I was under the impression he was already accepted back into his clan.
I don't
His
think so. I think the old lady
clan-
was pissed at him still, right?
No, well, she was, but then the clan grandmother forgave him at the end of the dinner, right?
Yeah, I think the idea is that if assuming that he could fix the dagger and put it back in its rightful place, then all is forgiven.
Ah, so stipulations.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, kind of.
Okay.
Yes, kind of. Yes, and.
Okay. I don't know how these maybe
Well,
they don't
so-
have anything to do with each other right now. Maybe we
Well, so
learned
the-
some information for ahead, and we still need to figure out this thing.
So the biggest thing is, so
Someone I
you
get to
were
Sorry.
you were trying to complete this ritual that Ria told you that there is such a thing, and like the knowledge of this ritual is kind of scattered all throughout the library, but there is like a rite that will set this gemstone back to its original status, but you have to basically like find out why the spirits are unhappy to start with, and basically like set up this ritual to appease the spirits and like kind of like clear the air, so to say.
Hmm.
So the spirits
this-
are mad because they came to the surface when not all of them wanted to. At least
So that's part of-
these spirits here at
Yeah.
least.
So you're learning things, both about Target's past, and you're kind of trying to figure out how you can apply it to the current situation.
Mhm.
You do know that like you're gonna try and free Thinner's spirit, like you're gonna try and get it out of the gem.
Uh-huh.
There should be no spirits in the gem of this dagger, when we get done with it. But
You couldn't just
so like
ignore
that's
it,
part
right?
of
Like,
it.
put some duct tape
Yeah.
over it so no one could see him.
Yeah,
I assume
she's
you can
like
see
knocking at it the whole time. You just hear
Yeah.
tapping the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost. I don't get tired. Dong 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 dong
him. No, I
dong
got it. Yeah.
dong
both.
dong dong dong.
Okay,
Time's nothing to ghosts.
that's true. Okay,
I'm afraid.
so
I ain't afraid of
appease
no
the
ghost.
spirits to reset the gem to get Krohan. We bit off a lot more than we needed to when we
Right.
said that we would help Krohan.
Remember when you made that blood bond to carry me on my life's journeys?
Remember when you promised you would do this, or else you would all die?
Yeah. Remember when
okay.
your mom made you hang out with a friend, and then that friend, all sorts of
I,
baggage.
Krohan, it seems like part of what we need to do here is appease these spirits that are attacking us. They just attacked us back there in the main area, and I think that is part of what we need to do in order to clean up the whole gemstone mess here. Does that make sense to you?
To a dwarf, lost honor is the worst crime that one can commit.
Sure, yeah, I understand that. Okay. Good talking
That's
with you.
definitely it's definitely part of it, but I feel like there's still more for us to discover here.
All right, you specifically used the word here, so I will we'll continue to look around. Okay. So with that added knowledge of what we think appease the spirits, why are the spirits mad? That's part of the ritual that we need to learn. So we need to learn how to A, appease the spirits, but also B, what the ritual even is, right? We just assume that appeasing the spirits is part of that ritual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So figure out all of the steps of the ritual and figure out that part of the ritual, which is how to appease the spirits. That is our current goals. Right? If we had a quest log, is that what everybody feels like
Yep.
what's on our quest log right now?
Would agree.
Okay, cool.
Sounds about right.
All right, so can you walk us through again what we need to do research in here? It's been a month and a half, 2 months, feels like, since we've actually been in here rolling research, because like each area has like a different thing going on that we can be looking through, correct?
Yeah, so there were a number of checks like in different areas, but really it kind of boils down to like, you tell me what you think your characters would be doing, and we'll
Okay.
kind of point you in the right direction. But I will say it's already 10:30, so it's probably a good enough place to call it for this
Okay.
week. And then we will try to finish
Pick
up
up the
that
research.
research with the next session, and then let's see if we complete this ritual, get a pretty fancy dagger put back the way that it's supposed to be.
Sure.
Sounds fun.
Fuck yeah.
Fix a little
Uh,
artifact or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Uh,
Are we
Felt-
getting the
felt-
dagger? Is that what you're trying to allude to? I don't
No,
want
felt cute. Might fix an artifact later.
it. Sure. It's the K-State hat. Go State.
Exactly.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, stream, for hanging out. Except for Helga Gamer, go be a spam bot somewhere else. They're banned anyway. So, but cool. All right. Well, we'll catch you potentially in a couple of weeks. Bye bye.
Bye-bye now.